Folks is leveling up, girl. Folks is doing things very differently, girl. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna wait for y'all to get up in here because we gotta talk about how these ascensions are affecting, girl, the divine is ascending and it's affecting, girl, it's affecting the community, girl. It's affecting the community, girl. Come on now, let's spray our white diamonds. Y'all know I love me some white diamonds, girl. Y'all know I gotta get started with a little, come on, Liz. Y'all know I love me some Liz, girl. Shout out to Liz Taylor. Okay, the OG glamour girl. Listen, I'm gonna wait for y'all to get up in here because it's been a lot going on. And the thing of it is, like I done told y'all, this period of time where folks are going up in frequency, it is affecting the girls and the boys, girl. People are upset. People are going through everything. Hey, little lucid Lana girl. People can't take it. They can't take you, girl. They can't take it because the game has shifted. Yes, the game has done changed. Girl, the game has done changed. What? Girl, let me give me a little water. Y'all know I be doing my big old alkaline water, baby. Yes. Okay. Come on now. I'm gonna do that while y'all get up in here. How's everyone? What's going on, girls? How we're doing? Everybody feeling all right? Yes. Get a little alkaline water in your life. Come on, T-Team. What's to it? Girl, listen. It's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of stuff going on. And I'll give it another little couple of seconds, girl, and we're going to have to go ahead and jump into it. Hey! We're going to have to go ahead and jump into it. The bottom line is, like I just said, the bottom line is, it's so much ascension going on in the Divine Feminine Collective in 2026. We already know this is the year of one. It's a lot of ascension happening, and this ascension is affecting the collective and the people around us in ways we ain't even up on. And that's what I'm kind of bringing to the forefront. And I'm bringing it to the forefront because I keep pulling it. Girl, I keep pulling stuff that keeps letting me know that it's a lot of stuff going on behind the curtain where folks are reacting in a very serious way to this energy shift. And by people, I mean the karmics. Girl, this energy shift got a lot of them shook, and we're not quite realizing it. So, yes, ma'am, we finna see what's going on. Oh, yeah, hey, girl, you know, I try to just jump on at different times for the live, just work around my schedule, child, and come out for some little different times for the live. So everybody can get a chance to come through. We had a really, really good live at a time that I knew that we wouldn't. The other day, T-Team, girl, when I came on, I think it came on at about 4 a.m., that live was lit. Okay? That live had it going on. Somebody feels like, y'all watch that live, by the way. If you have not, please don't forget to like the video, share the video. Girl, do your ones and twos. Thank you, girl, so much. If you think this is beautiful, I'm still going to try to level up because we got to do a little vanity, girl. We got to get into it, girl. We got to glamour. We got to get into our glamour, boo. It's 2026. Everybody, yes. Glamour every part of your life. We get so into the glamour magic of ourselves, baby. You have to work constantly to keep recreating and curating your environment and keep glamoring your environment because what you want to be, girls. Let me tell y'all something before we get started because we sure finna hit it. At the cards, we done pulled our cards. Let me tell you something, girls. You want to always curate your whole environment, right? Because what's going on now with the Karmic Collective, I'm sure y'all have noticed you have a lot of the coaches and different girls that are out there that are putting, and there's some great girls out there, don't get me wrong, but some of them are more karmic in energy. And they're putting all the focus on what do you have on, how do you look, how's your hair, etc., etc. And that's not what Divine Feminine Energy is about. I don't, that's what they do out there. But that's not what Divine Feminine Energy is about. Divine Feminine Energy is about being an experience. People come in contact with you, girl, you're supposed to be a whole experience. We're an experience. Our intellect, our body, mind, sexuality, our environment, everything around us is a curated experience. It's a feminine energy experience. It does not just end with somebody ran out and got some lip shots. Nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying that's not all. Like you went out and beautified, you got some lip shots, you got a designer bag, and you put on a wig. That's not what's gonna do it for you in terms of you really being that memorable goddess. That earth-shattering, life-changing experience does not come because you went down to the Medi Spa and got the same thing the Karmics got. Right? We are the full body package. We are the full spiritual package. We are the walking, talking, gliding goddess. We are the reincarnation of the divine feminine, and we are the divine feminine living, breathing, born here today. So we always have to be consistently reevaluating our environment, baby. And it comes from your imagination, because imagination is the manifestation chamber. Right? So it's always going to come from what you're imagining. So you have to imagine yourself in beautiful spaces, and then you work to create that space. Baby, I don't care if you have to start working to create that space by buying things from the Dollar Tree. If that's where, because you're the creator. So a divine feminine can go in Dollar Tree and mess around, and her home will become a palace, because we have divine imagination. We have womb energy. We can create something from nothing. I can think of little girls that I knew growing up that was just born with that. They could turn a room into something beautiful at 7, 8, 9 years old. Interior design, that's a spiritual gift. Okay, some of y'all are so gifted at this. But like I said, there's going to be some things that's going to go. I'm going to put some of the teachings and paywall stuff up. I'm in the little membership area that I have that we're just starting with. The distant stars. We'll probably put little stuff like that over there down the line. Anyway, hey everybody. Girl, no, he's not pulling on your womb energy like that. So let me tell you, somebody has been in exile. Somebody has been in exile. This person feels, let me rephrase that. This is a masculine that feels he's been placed in exile when it comes to you. You may simply be living your life, doing your thing, but this is somebody that they feel to themselves, they feel that you have friend zoned them. You may not have friend zoned them. They feel that you have friend zoned them. They feel that you have put them in a position, a predicament that they don't necessarily want to be in. They feel like they are not getting the seat in your life that they feel they deserve. This is a masculine that believes he is extremely powerful and extremely significant to you. By powerful, I mean he thinks he's hot. He thinks he's one of them guys. He thinks that he should be getting more of you than he's getting. You may have him friend zone. He may be an ex. He may be somebody you just start talking to. So you're like, I just started talking to you. We're still getting to know each other. But what you're not taking into consideration is that this masculine believes that he's on such a level with you that he should be receiving a certain level of, it's almost like privilege. He should be your go-to of choice. You should always want to hang with him. He should always be the one that you look to. He feels like he should have sexual access to you. He feels like he should have access to your intimate thoughts. He feels like he should have access to what you're doing. Somebody wants to inhabit the more intimate parts of your life. Somebody wants to be a masculine energy that is your counterpart. But I get the feeling and the vibe that they're not saying this. It's almost like they want you to say it. They want you to pick it up. They want you to affirm them by noticing how allegedly amazing they are. And then you say, oh my God, I want to give you my body again, or I want to give you my body for the first time. He wants you to be the one to notice this, to pick this up, to put this into practice. He doesn't want to be the one to say that this is what he's on and this is what he needs you to be on with him. He don't want to say that. Baby, the card we pulled here, the keeper. He wants to be your keeper. Somebody wants to be your keeper. He wants to be the person that you look to. He wants to be the person that you feel the most endeared to. He wants to be the person that you truly look to be in a relationship. This person is in your life. It's almost like they're a watcher. They're somebody that they're watching your life. They're watching how you move. They're watching your feminine energy unfold. And they want to have way more access to you and be a way bigger deal to you than they actually are. This person is kind of acting cool about everything. Like, it's cool. We're friends. It is what it is. But it's actually a lot more to it than that. They want more access to you. And they want you to choose them. This person wants to be chosen by you and they're not saying it. They want y'all to re-enter a physical relationship. This person is totally submerged in your feminine energy. This person will be comfortable getting you pregnant. Y'all see all them fish. This person will be comfortable getting you pregnant if they got the chance to. See, what's happened is this person has begun to drown in your feminine energy. They're drowning in the way you carry yourself. They're drowning themselves. They're drowning in your conversation. They're drowning in the way you carry yourself. They're drowning in the way that you look, particularly. It may be your eyes that they drown in. They're being swallowed up by your natural feminine essence. They're not really able to keep themselves on task within your feminine essence. This person really does want you in a deep way. This person really hungers for you in a deep way. And they've lost control of themselves by your softness. There's a softness and a mystique to you that is undeniable. And this masculine is in a position where he is not able to let go of or get rid of the way that you're making him feel. He's starting to feel you are betraying him by not really accepting his invitations. Somebody is subtly bringing this stuff back up. They're subtly suggesting to you, remember the nights we spent together. Or they're subtly suggesting to you, hey, how about we go to Miami and get a room? Hey, what are you doing Saturday night? How about you come by the house? You know, hey, I'm making dinner. How about it? Are you cooking? Maybe I can come by. Somebody is dropping some hints that are not so subtle to you that are letting you know that this person kind of wishes that y'all were in a space where things were going up a notch. This person really wants to experience you on a level that they're just not really talking to you about, but it's there. This person is a fan of yours. Whether they're admitting this outright or not, this person is one of your fans. They want to put the glass slipper on your foot, girl. And it's so much of that in the collective, y'all. That's why I had to just go buy us a glass slipper, because there's so much of that going on in the world. This person wants to be able to put a glass slipper on your foot. This person wants you to be the selection. This person wants you to be the one. Okay, but they're not saying it. This person may have bought you a gift, and I'm telling you, y'all, pause. The thing that's so bananas about this is you don't realize that this person is gifting you. Like, however they're gifting you, you don't even realize that you're being gifted. Baby, the calling. They're trying to create a calling in you. They're trying to create like a sexual urge or burning in you where you'll be running behind them. This is their goal. This is what they hope and want. They're trying to kind of, this person, y'all, this masculine kind of thinks he's a siren, low-key. He thinks he's a siren. Like, he really believes that he has this sexual power, and if he just keeps coming at you, you're going to start feeling the burn. Like, somebody thinks they're capable of making you feel the heat. Baby, I'm hearing it old school. Feel the funk. Okay, this person, they think they can make you feel it. They think if they keep coming with it, you're going to eventually catch their signal and you're going to offer themselves to you. They will not offer, hey, Alexis Janae girl, they will not offer themselves. They will never offer themselves to you. They're trying to make you catch on to the tea that they want you to offer yourself to them. This person may be gifting you and you don't realize they're gifting you. They're gifting you. It's like they're trying to use gifts or money or favor or favors to create an environment where you would be comfortable giving them some. And you don't realize it. It's because they'll say, oh, it's cool, I'll pay for it for the lunch. Or they're saying, you know, man, I was just down there and I know you like these wings. I said I was going to go on and get those for you. Oh, you know what is crazy? Like, yeah, I got some extra money if you want. You know, I go on and get it. It's no big deal. They're trying to spend money on you, gift you, buy you, elevate your opinion of them without coming right out saying they're trying to elevate. They want you to elevate your opinion of them. They're trying to make everything seem casual. They're trying to casually invite you to, I remember somebody casually invited me to the Embassy Suites one time. Like, they just casually, why don't you just come out with me to the Embassy Suites? And it was just like, you know, you're playing game. I got a suite, you know what I'm saying? I got some upscale. You know what? That sound like you think I'm stupid. This person is trying to get you into a predicament with, listen, this is a karmic masculine energy that may have resources or a certain swag about himself where karmics are falling out over them. Karmics lose their mind over them. They think you should want them. They don't think they should have to coerce a woman to want them. They don't think they should have to do anything extra for nobody. They don't believe they should have to do this. They feel like, hey, I'm me, you're you. If I make a couple of suggestions in the right way, you're supposed to want me. Don't forget to like and share the live, guys. Gift if you like, okay? But he thinks that this should be enough. Like, he's making some suggestions. He's putting some things on your mind. That should be enough. He's comfortable with this. Like, you should catch on. You should want to give it to him. We see the jewel. I told y'all, he's going to try to keep dropping jewels, dropping gems. Maybe I could pay for your lunch. Maybe I could pay for your dinner. Because he wants you to declare that what y'all got going on is worthy. It's worthy. Yeah, super huge ego. It's you. I know you want this. I know you want some of this. He may try to buy you some perfume. He's trying to veil his intentions behind a silk veil, girl. He's trying to make it seem light and fluffy that he's low-key trying to coerce you into a sexual relationship. And what I was going to say just a moment ago, what you got to catch is, he's low-key trying to get you into a sexual relationship without your consent. If you catch what I'm saying. He's low-key trying to do this without your consent. By without your consent, I mean that he's trying to create a girlfriend experience with you without admitting that he wants a girlfriend experience with you. Like, he's trying to take whatever friend zone situation y'all have and turn it into a... He's trying to take whatever friend zone situation y'all have and turn it into a pseudo relationship. Thank you so much. Hey, Speaker Sargo. No, you tried it. And if I did, it wouldn't be here. All right, let me tell you something. So the thing that's going on with this person is that he's trying to get you into the girlfriend experience. He's very adamant about getting you the girlfriend experience. He's very adamant about that. He wants you to, it's like he wants you, but he doesn't want to have to do the work. He knows you're a divine feminine energy. He knows what it would take to really get you to be in love, to really get you to fall for him. He doesn't want to do all that work because he knows divine feminine, he's going to have to put in that work. You're going to be demanding. You're going to have expectations. He doesn't want to do all of that. What he wants to do, is get the fruits of being with you. But he really doesn't want to pay the price. It's giving very much kind of something for nothing. And he's hoping that you will just bite. Because you got to remember, if you respond to the offerings that he's putting out and you just say, oh, you know what, I will come back to the suite, or I will take the trip to Miami. Well, then he doesn't have to do what he's supposed to have to do to really be your man for real, because you're the one who accepted the gifts and started the sexual relationship. This is one of those things where you got to peak game because he's trying it. Justice. This is a situation where this masculine feels like he can create an environment around you somehow where you'll be willing to give him what he wants. You see what I'm saying? You'll be willing to give him what he wants. All he has to do is play the cards right. This man thinks that if he creates a certain environment, if he calls you enough, if he creates intimacy in y'all conversations enough, if he talks to you enough, if he creates an environment where you're comfortable enough with him, eventually you're going to offer it up. Eventually you're going to offer it up. If he just keeps, talking the right talk, doing the right woo-wop, you're going to eventually offer it to him. 3 of Pentacles energy. This man is already like, he's talked to some people about this, and to him this sounds like a good idea. This is what it sounds like to him. It sounds like a good idea for y'all to do this. This sounds lit. This sounds fun, he's telling them, this sounds like a good idea. I'll just ease it in on her. This man has other bros and other men in his life that are telling him this is how you do it. The problem is that he's trying to do game that works on karmics on you. It's not going to work on you. You're above that. You're beyond that. If this is your ex, he's trying to kind of signal you to give him that part of the relationship back. This person does not want to do the work. They just want the part of the relationship they want, which is the physical energy. And they're trying to find a way to get y'all there without having to do what you really have to do to get y'all there. This person is trying to pay the lowest ticket price, y'all. And we see judgment, y'all. Y'all always know the church bells ring when the judgment card comes through the building. Y'all already know what it is. We see the judgment card. Somebody wants, it's like your awakening and your shift is what's making them want you more. You don't realize how much you're glowing at this point, but you're really glowing. Like you're in a whole nother vibe. There's been a great departure in your life from negative energy. There was some negative energy that may have been hovering over you before. You were going through some things, some challenges that you didn't even know you were going through. And you kind of had negative energy hovering about you. And it was shifting your force field. People were attracted to you because you look good, but they weren't like intoxicated by you. They weren't becoming immediately addicted to you. They weren't getting in these spaces with you where they just could not let you go. That was not happening. Now that your energy has cleared, that is happening. You're literally haunting people at this time, baby. You got the girls in hysterics. There are karmic feminines energy that are hysterical about you right now. You don't even know. There are karmic masculines that are hysterical about you right now. This ex, this man we talking about, this energy right here today, he's in hysterics about you. He's trying to figure out how to get things in a way where he got control of you, authority in your life. He can hop in and out of your bed. This man can't take it. He needs more of you like yesterday. He needs more of you immediately. And he's trying to figure out how to get more, but he wants to pay the old price. You hear what I'm saying? Somebody want to pay yesterday's prices for today's promises, girl. You didn't level up. You're a whole nother girl now, and he's still trying to figure out how he can get you something for nothing. That's literally the apex of his mojo with you. How can he get something for nothing? That's what he wants. That's all he care about. He wants you to still be the girl that you used to be. Somebody used to be very different. So this man is in kind of a scheming energy when it comes to you now because you used to be very different. Thank you so much. What malicious energy? It's malicious in that they want something for nothing. It's malicious in that they want, thank you so much, Starseed. It's malicious in that they want something for nothing. That's what's malicious about it. This person recognizes a version of you from the past. This person is recognizing that previously when you were dealing with more, somebody was more down. There was more depression. It's just a negative energy. Somebody may have had something hanging over their head. There may have been some financial challenges where you couldn't really get up off your feet and do your big one. In those particular spaces, somebody was kind of reveling that because that's when they could be around you and get what they wanted. Now that you have leveled up, we're in 2026 Ascension era, they're being malicious in that they're trying to figure out how to treat you like they used to treat you and give you what they used to give you and still get the same treatment and love without paying for the you are today. So it's malicious in that particular respect, okay? We have backfire. So this is going to backfire on this person, and it's backfiring on them in that you're not weak and vulnerable to them in the way that they were hoping that you were. This person wants this to work out in their favor, and they want to be able to kind of get control of you and have you all in love with them without doing the work. I just keep getting that. That is a big part of this conversation, y'all. That is a big part of the conversation. This person wants to get all of you, but they don't want to pay that price, baby. They don't want to pay that price. And they're going to find themselves in Five of Swords energy. They're going to be angry with you. Get ready for that. The energy in this is about to shift. This person is going to become gradually angry with you. Five of Swords energy. They're going to feel, as we saw earlier, that you're betraying them by not giving them the access to you that they once had. This person once had a certain level of access to you that makes them believe that, hey, you know, I'm supposed to be able to get these privileges from you. What you mean? Somebody's very entitled to you. The sun, it's definitely a masculine energy with a very big ego when we see the sun come through. Somebody is very entitled to you. They're extremely entitled to you. And they believe that they should be able to have what they want from you just because they are who they are. Somebody may be overestimating their connection to you. King of Swords, this person thinks y'all have a high mental connection. This person thinks that y'all are really jammed to each other. Somebody thinks that y'all are really tight. You know, it's like, listen, this is the type of person that when you be like, I don't really want to get in no sexual vibe with you, they're going to be like, come on. It's me. This me. This how they feel. It's giving me very much that. They think y'all should be familiar enough for them to play these games. It's like, why can't I put a bug in your ear and you give me what I want right now? This me. Plus, this person thinks very highly of themselves. They think extremely highly of themselves. They think that they have it going on. Girl, why they think they got it going on? What the problem is? What the problem is? Girl, why this person? Somebody really think they all that. Girl, somebody think they him. King of Wands. Ten of Swords. Queen of Swords. Listen. Girl, that's some tea. Listen. This person is very good in bed, baby. They knocking them down. They knocking them down. They leaving the girls dead when they're done. The girls cannot stop calling them back after they rock them socks. Them girls cannot stop calling them back. This person piece is so good, they're leaving the girls in the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is absolute collapse, finished, done. This is they've left girls in positions where girls have left their men to stick with them. This is they've left the girls in positions where the girls are like begging for it, calling for it, texting for it. They've had girls that they've asked to sleep with them. They've asked them, tried to coerce them, come on, sleep with me, be with me, da 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 da. And after the girls get that hit, they don't have to ask no more because now the girls is begging them. They got girls that are calling them up at 2, 3, 4, 5 a.m. They don't have to call no more. You don't have to call. Listen, I'm hearing that. It's okay. I'm hearing that energy. He doesn't have to call girls no more. This man feels like you're a nerd. Queen of Swords. He feels like you're just an intellectual girl. He got that wop. He know he can get it from you because he feel like you're just a bookworm. This man feel like whatever he got, if you've had it before, he don't understand why you're not asking for it again because girls like you don't get what he got often. This how he feel. Girls like you don't get hit like he get hit often. Like he hit often. Like you're not getting the anaconda often. You're a nerd, girl. I remember one time this dude told me I was a living, walking Laura Winslow. Like, and this is what it brings to mind. Like, girl, somebody feel like you like a Laura Winslow, like you a wholesome, divine feminine girl. He feel like, oh, I know Laura ain't never had none of this. This ain't that Steve Urkel, baby. I got that wapow. Okay? And he feels like, surely, if you ever had this, I know you want it again because you don't get it a lot. Okay, hey, Miss Charissa girl. He feels like you don't get it a lot. And if you've never had it before, he feels like if he could just coerce you into getting it, like if he can get you to talk yourself into getting it, he feels like then you're going to still want it. You see what I'm saying? So it's like all I got to do is hit her with this and she going to be addicted to me. This what this man think because this what his life has been. Death card energy. This man think if you've ever had him, he like, I know I'm the best she's ever had, so why she not still trying to get it from me? And if you've never had him, he's like, I know once she get it, I'm going to be the best she's ever had, so I just need her to give it to me. That's where he's at with it. Y'all, don't forget to like the video. Gift if you like. Yes, we're going to go ahead and do it tonight. If you would like further information, girl, you want me to dig in harder, you can gift $5. Yes, I like the... That's a good idea. If you want me to delve in, you want me to analyze a little different, girl, just throw a little $5 up there. We can answer a couple of questions, girl. But don't forget to like. Most importantly, share, subscribe if you're new here. This man think he can put you in death card energy. This is somebody that really think they can change your life. And it's very interesting to me because I'm going to tell you the energy that I'm getting. It's like he may talk about sex a lot in general. He may talk about the size of his rod a lot. He's very confident. He's very confident in what he can do. This is not only is this man thinking he's all that because he got a little money, he may look good, he handles himself a certain way. That's true. But at the same time, he also is somebody that really feels like he got that pipe. So pipe is going to be a big part of his conversation. He does that a lot. Like run his mouth about what he got. It's low key, yeah. Eight of Wands, you be wanting dude to shut the hell up a lot of times. Eight of Wands comes through in reverse. You don't always be wanting to hear what he got to say. In your mind, you may find this man to be kind of obnoxious. You like, ugh. Like you might think of him, you know what it is, girl? Actually, his quote unquote confidence to you is a turnoff. That's why you're not sleeping with him. This is why you're not sleeping with him. You're just like, you think you supposed to be able to run somebody because you got that woo? This is why you don't sleep with dude. This is why he can't get you on the phone. You know what I'm saying? You be like, you won't give it to him because you know he think he's supposed to have it. Like for you, that's a turnoff. You don't like that. The way he handled it, if you've had it before, you're like, you know it's good. But the fact that because he got that good, he think he's supposed to always be able to have access for you, you don't like that. You're like, I'm not, like, I'm disgusted that you feel that way. You are an intellectual, Queen of Swords energy. You are a good thinker. So you're like, I'm about somebody that's thinking. I'm about somebody that's got something on their mind. I'm looking for a divine masculine. And you running around here in this King of Wands energy thinking just because you got that pipe and that pole, I'm supposed to be your biggest fan. You don't like that. You're like, I do not like that at all. For you, it's like the very thing that he thinks is supposed to make you want his dirty draws is the very reason that you're able to just resist him and kind of go your own way. That's what's keeping the, thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. That's what's keeping the relationship stagnant. That hanged man energy is stagnant because you find his like, oh, I know you want this. I'm shining brighter than the sun. I know I'm the best you never had. I know I'm blowing your back out. You're like, ugh. Like, bro, who are you supposed to be? Who do you think you are? Like, for you, that's the reason why he can't really get nowhere with you. Because you're just like, I'm disgusted. His ego is disgusting to you. The world comes through in reverse. I'm going to tell you something. This is the secret tea on this, y'all. Low key, he's addicted to you. He's done fell in love with you. You have control of him because the one thing that it is that he thinks is supposed to control the girls does not work on you. So actually, at this point, you have full control of him. That's why he's going to keep gifting you, calling you, trying to suggest to you that y'all do whatever. It's because your strength of mind, Queen of Swords energy, your strength of mind has literally gained full control of this man. The fact that he can't get your mind going on him. The fact that he can't get you to beg for nothing that he got in his little panties. The fact that you're not calling him back begging for more. The fact that he can suggest trips, dinners, lunches, money, whatever, and you're still holding tight to who you are. That's the reason. That's the very reason that he's not going to ever really get from you what he wants to get from you because you're a real woman. You're not stuck because somebody got good pipe. Like, the fact that he thinks that would have you stuck is like the reason that you're able to just fall back. Like, I'm disgusted. Two of Pentacles. This man thinks you're supposed to be like going back and forth with yourself, confused, wanting him so bad, night sweats, calling him up in the middle of the night, 2 a.m. Hey, it's me. Hello, it's me. Okay, he thinks that you're like, I'm not even that kind of girl, and I'm disgusted that you would even expect that of me. I'm disgusted that you would even expect that of me, girl. This man may think he could buy you roses, girl. This man thinks that there's something that he's got to be able to do to get you to admit how bad you want that, girl. King of Swords, once again, this is his primary thing. He believes that mind games and that big old sword he got is supposed to put you back on the main road. And he cannot understand why you seem to be stuck in neutral. Like, Seven of Swords, girl, this man is being very strategic about trying to get you to beg for his shang-a-lang dang, biggity biggity bong, ding dang, ball ball. He's very serious about it. He feels like you should be begging for it. Girl, I can't believe this man is this dumb because if y'all catching something in this reading, y'all notice the message keeps repeating. He don't have nothing else to say and nothing else he wants from you. You're invalidating the hell out of this man because all he knows is that girls want to do it to him. That's his thing. Like, that's his big thing. Like, I know you want this. And it's like, you're like, I don't even want none. The way you act, you gonna take that big old thing and go home with it. I don't even want none now. Because you act like you think everybody's supposed to want some. Girl, that's got him shook. Girl, that's got this man shooketh. Okay, shooketh. Come on now. Girl, he shooketh. Down in his soul, the Emperor. So what's going on, girl? You may start to find that sometimes this man be acting really cold towards you. Like, he may be all up in your face, being all into you and this, that, and the third. Girl, if you don't get out of here with that, and y'all know I don't be, don't come in here with your tracks, girl, standing on the street with your little Christian tracks and all that, girl. Girl, I can't stand nobody that think they see something and feel like they finna control somebody's, what somebody got going on. So anyway, the whole fact, y'all know, don't get me started because it's still early, girl. I still got my energy. I could just start cutting up with some of these suckers in here. Girl, I don't even care who's pregnant and by whom. So, I don't even know, girl. So, this Emperor, y'all might find, y'all might find that he's starting to get kind of cold towards you. He's starting to become somebody where he's being distant. He's acting funny towards you. Somebody may wonder why. There are times that he's hot towards you. There are times that he's cold. You're finding him difficult to figure out. Don't waste your time trying to figure him out, because at the end of the day, it's a situation where it's about his ego. He's running hot and cold because of his ego. I'm telling you, this is complete mirror energy. This man was trying to destabilize you. This man was hoping that you would get caught up in his ding, 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 and you would want him so badly, and that you would start to get confused and start to beg him and run behind him. But girl, he's confused. You've made him question who he is. You've made him question his masculinity. He was not standing on much anyway. He's only, as far as him knowing who he is, this man's self-identity isn't all that. And he wasn't standing on much to begin with. He was already looking to you to kind of be the barometer for him being a real man. He already didn't really know what he should do and which direction he should go with you or with anybody. So he needs you and any other woman to validate him, and you're too much woman to validate him in this way. So now he's uncertain, he's unsure, he's feeling invalidated, he's confused. He doesn't know how to get through to you. So you're having days and times that you may be surprised to see, girl, that this man that may be high in Aries energy is running around acting distant and cold towards you, acting funny towards you, because he doesn't understand why isn't he able to get control of you? What's the problem? What's wrong with you? 8 of Cups. He's also constantly afraid that you're going to walk away, because he sees that you have the power to. He sees that you're not hypnotized by him. So this man knows that under the right circumstances, girl, you could bounce. You could bounce. Yeah, he doesn't really have the standards. The standard is about, he wants you to be chasing him. He wants you to be running behind him. That's the goal. That's the standard. Chase me, run behind me. Chase me, run behind me. Tell me how bad you need this. Girl, don't you need this? No, you don't need it. No, the Divine Collective does not need that. And the fact that you could walk away at any time has placed this man in the tower. I don't think, girl, that you're really realizing how far invested in this storyline this man is. You're not realizing that. This man is kind of desperate to get your approval at this point. He's kind of desperate to get your validation at this point. He's kind of desperate for you to give him some so he can know he's still a man, girl. Somebody has inadvertently, you kind of got control of this man's mind. And you know what I'm finna do? Because like I said, it's still early and I still got all my energy by myself. You know what I'm finna do? Girl, now that I got my heat high on it, I'm finna find out what, do anybody want, let's find out what you can, you're the emperor in this situation. It's not him. You have control of this man. I'm finna find out what you can do with this control, baby. Because see, I loves a man that sit up and you try to play yourself and you mess around and hand your head over to me. I'm gonna get you right. You hand your head over to me, I'm gonna tighten you up. Knight of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, the Star. The thing you can get from this man more than anything is money and energy as currency. You can get all this man's money. Since he want to hand you his head, then girl, let's take it. Let's take it and do something with it. Girl, you can get all this man's money. All you got to do is take it slowly. The same way that he's trying to slowly coerce you into going to bed with him, you can slowly coerce him into giving you all his money and taking his energy. Star card energy, baby, currency. You can get this man's money from him. Slowly ask for favors. Slowly tell him what you need. Slowly tell him to bankroll this and that. He's going to give it to you because Pentacles is all about assets, value. I'm telling you, if you want it, you might not want it. It don't matter if you got your own money. That's the part of the game. That's what women see. Let me tell you. Y'all kind of went off left. That's neither here nor there. We get all the money. All the money is your money, even his money. Yeah. Women love that. I used to do that when I was a young woman. Be like, oh, I got my own money. I want all the money. I want both jobs. I'm going to work 2 jobs. I'm going to be there early. I'm going to stay late. I want his money. I want any money that's available to me. Point blank, period. Okay, love and light to you too, boo. Oh, hey, TJ, what's up? I want all the money. I want it all. I want everybody's money. Don't put them kind of them type of boundaries on yourself. Don't even realize you're doing it. I got my own money. Okay. I want it all. I want it all. I want all. Who's giving? Is somebody giving? I'm gonna send me. Yes. I want your money, sir. I want your friend's money. I want your daddy's money. I want my money. I want the money at the job. I want the money down. If somebody left $20 on the treadmill at the gym, I want that money. I want it all. I want the tips. I want the, oh my God, I think you're so beautiful. I just want to give you some flowers. I want the floral money. I think you're so amazing. I want to buy you some jewelry. I want the jewelry money. I want to buy you a ring. I want that money. I deserve that money. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I deserve it all. I deserve it all. That's Goddess energy. Goddess energy don't say I got my own clouds. Goddess energy say I want everybody's clouds. I want everybody's energy. I want offerings. I'm supposed to have offerings. Make offerings. You want to be around me? Send me an offering. Point blank on period. Let's do all that. I need it all. I need it all. Run me that. Okay? And if you want his money, you can get some. You can get some, girl, because at this point, it's become all about Pentacles energy. It's all about assets. It's all about value. It's all about purpose. And at this point, he's handed his value over to you, desperately wanting you to validate him. He's put his self-worth in your hands. That's his fault. That's his bad. That's his bad. It means exactly what it means. That's his bad. So if you want to, I'm not saying this is a message. I'm telling you what we see here. It's a possibility because this man has allowed himself to fall into a space where instead of, he wanted you to be desperate to be validated by him. And things have gone in the opposite direction. Don't forget to like the live, y'all. Don't forget to like the live. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new here. Okay, don't forget to subscribe if you are new here. Okay, if you would like me to go in depth with something, you make a little $5 offering, as we were just speaking about. But if you're here, girl, go ahead, do a little like, do a little this, do a little that. So, Ten of Pentacles energy, again, this relationship between you and this masculine, whether it's romantic, whatever it is, this relationship between the two of y'all has become a relationship that is primarily about value. It is because he tried to psych you out of your value in the first place. It is because he thought if he kept speaking to you in a way and subtly suggesting to you some intimate things and intimate ideas and intimate details, he thought that ultimately you were going to offer him some booty. Okay? The booty that he wants, but he doesn't want to have to ask for it. He wants you to hand it to him. So since you have not done that, he has lost a lot of his value and his ego has taken an L in relationship to you. So with that being said, this relationship is fully about value at this time. Ten of Pentacles energy. So that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. That's the type of energy that we're talking about when we discuss this. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Somebody in this, could be you, could be him, is very high in Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Right? One of y'all could be very high in it. It could just be the governing energy that's around the relationship period, which again, we know is about money. It's about value. It's about self-respect. It's about asset building. And this masculine thought that he was going to build himself, build his energy, level himself up in a nutshell off of you. This is what he believed. And so he thought that it would be easy to just kind of suggest a few things to you here and there, and that you would go ahead and give him what he wants. You were going to be impressed by him, girl. You were going to be impressed. And you were going to give him whatever he wanted to give you. This is a masculine that saw your ascension, that saw you literally, for those of y'all that weren't here earlier, we discussed, you literally went from a lower frequency where you may have been dealing with some sadness or depression or financial issues to a higher frequency. And this masculine wants you to offer yourself to him without him really having to come out and ask you, do the work, be in a relationship, whatever, or get back in a relationship if it's an ex. He thinks you're going to offer yourself to him. Thank you so much, girl. He thinks you're going to offer yourself to him. You're not going to offer yourself to him. Why would you do that? You're not about to offer yourself to him. So now, this is all about value and him trying to get his back from you. 9 of Wands. This man's ego has been terribly wounded. This man has been horrifically embarrassed, girl. He's been made very upset. And we see Wheel of Fortune energy. This masculine feels like there's been a destiny swap here in a sense. And it has been a destiny swap here. Because He was attempting to put you in a specific. He was attempting to put you in a specific slot, and he can't put no divine feminine in no slot like that. He can't put a divine feminine in that kind of slot. Thank you so much. Okay, he can't put a divine feminine in that kind of slot. You're not going to play that role with him. You're not one of those. So he's embarrassed as hell. This man been dropping subtle hint after subtle hint, thinking that the panties was gonna come down, and it just did not happen, girl. And he's highly upset. He's highly upset. Page of Pentacles. Let me tell you why he should be upset. He never made the proper offering to you, trying to sneak and make offerings by offering to always pay for your food or have you be his companion at basketball games or on trips. That's not enough. This is a masculine that was going to have to make a serious offering to you or else, because you're in goddess energy. And goddesses get offerings. You don't just come sit at the table and sit down with your rusty ass. You make an offering. You do something that lets somebody know that you're serious, and you be a man and you state your intentions outright. You don't sit around and sneak and hint like you want to come back up to the crib. No, I don't. No, I don't. And if you got something on your mind, you should say that. You should say it outright, and you should be willing to pay the offering price to be around me, which is the title, the money, whatever it is. Don't come around here trying to sneak. We don't sneak around here at dftarottea. If you are new to the room, please go ahead and subscribe, like, share, subscribe. If you would like me to go more in depth about something, yes, a $5 offering, girl, in the little super chat 1, 2, or whatever it is. If you want to ask a little additional question or something like that, girl. But other than that, please do like, do share, do subscribe. We're here every day. Okay, not necessarily live, but girl, y'all know y'all gonna see me somewhere every day. Also, check out my other channel, Pretty Princess Promises and Prosperity Petitions. This man is going through these ego withdrawals, and he's going to become increasingly emotional. We already saw that Empress energy, right? That Emperor energy, where he's kind of trying to run hot and cold because you've become the female emperor in this. You actually have control of him. You're actually in position to get his money from you if you want to get it. You're actually in position to run him if you want to run him, because now he's dependent upon you to validate him. Hey, girl, hey! He's dependent upon you to validate him. He's actually giving you all of the power and all of the control in this dynamic, whether he meant to or not. He's actually giving you the seat, so you're now the dominant energy. What's up, New Jersey girl, fancy girl? He's giving you all of the energy. He's giving you the ability to dominate. So this man's going to become increasingly emotional. He's going to start having issues regulating his emotions when he's in proximity to you. This is going to look like somebody that's suddenly very guarded. He's going to become more guarded around you than he's ever been. You're going to start to notice that he's acting funny. He's becoming guarded around you. He's kind of getting weird around you. He's not acting like himself. Hey! He's not acting like himself. What's up, Nisha? He's not acting like himself. He's becoming more guarded. Okay, Knight of Swords. He's becoming more emotionally volatile. Somebody's got a little attitude. Yeah, he's got an attitude now. He's a little upset. He's a little surly, girl. He's got an attitude because, he's getting attitude. Somebody's getting a little bitchy. Y'all know it. Y'all listen, if you've ever dealt with a karmic masculine who tried to throw himself at the foots of a divine feminine without paying the proper price, without admitting that he's out of his league, without admitting that he never should have been trying to holler at you anyway, you know what that attitude looks like. You know how they start to misbehave, girl. You know how they start to act, girl. Okay? It's very obvious. Somebody, you're about to start seeing him getting upset. 7 of Wands in the reverse. He's going to be more open towards you. Like the things you say are going to be more hurtful than he after and found out he sure did. The things that he's going to be saying towards you are going to be more, the things that you're able to say towards him are going to land more. You're going to be able to hurt his feelings with more ease. This man has completely handed all of his power over to you without knowing it, but that's what he get. That's what he get, the fool. He kind of jumped off emotionally into something that he should not, yes, upset about everything, that he should not have jumped off in. He assumed that it was going to be easy to pull you back into an old dead relationship. He assumed it was going to be easy to pull you back into a negative or submissive reality with him, where everything was you allowing yourself to catch the short end of the stick and basically be this little play toy for him. He thought it was going to be easy to put you back in that space, and it was not. He thought that enticing you, baby, enticement was going to be easy. Oh, I buy a few dinners, make a few extra phone calls, invite her on a few trips, and it was supposed to be easy. It was supposed to be easy. And it's crazy. He really thought he was going to be able to get away with doing that. He didn't think he was going to have to do enough, girl. This man thought he was a marquee, baby. He thought he was a big fish. Somebody was telling themselves that you would be so excited with who they are. You would be so excited with how they handle themselves that they wouldn't have to do anything extra. You was just going to be geeked. Okay? We see the music, girl. This man thought he was going to be the harmony and the rhythm in the room. Okay? No, ma'am. Page of Wands. This man's going to start calling you more. See, there's a level of disbelief in all of this. I'm telling you, this is how you have control of him. You did not give him what you wanted. Now he can't stop calling you. Now he's going to give you the money that you ask him for. Now he's going to be focused on you, coming around you, getting emotionally dysregulated, falling apart, trying to get you to give him his worth back, girl. Now you're in control of his worth when he was trying to be in control of yours. Okay? Two of Cups. This man wants to be in closer proximity to you. He wants your relationship to turn into something else. And now that he sees that you're not even the girl for the game that he was trying to play, baby, this man is all types of upset. Nine of Cups. I don't see this affecting you one way or the other. You have your fulfillment. Baby, you don't care. You feel just fine. You ain't never been caught up in whether or not this man was in love with you and wants to sleep with you. You've never cared about that. You've never cared about that. This is not something that you put, you're not stressed about this. The devil comes through in the reverse. You can release this man. You can let him go. He's never had any control over you. He's never had any sexual power over you. He's never had any power over your mind. He's never had any power over you in one way or the other. Literally, you've never been somebody that this man could manipulate into this type of arrangement, where he could quietly turn you into one of his fans. Girl, he didn't quietly become one of yours. Girl, this man didn't quietly become one of your fans. King of Pentacles. He thought that money and reputation and how he carries himself was going to be enough for him to actually just totally get control of your mind and your body, or to regain control of your mind and body again if this was a past relationship. And it just, girl, it was never enough for all that. And in the future, girl, there's a future-facing energy here. Girl, what's going to go on in the future? This man just set up and played himself. He's played the hell out of himself. And it's one he going to have to live with and face. In the future, this was a nightmare for him. This man, this was an exercise in humiliation for him. He actually ended up suffering extreme humiliation in this situation. He didn't know that was going to happen. He didn't mean to. But he actually ended up being totally humiliated. You didn't even have to do nothing. This man feels emasculated just by proximity to you. But that's because you're a divine feminine energy. You're a queen. And he tried to play karmic games with a queen. He ended up being completely humiliated. He's going to be emotional about this for some time, because after 3 to 8 months, that's what I'm hearing, 3 to 8 months of him trying to suggest to you that you should be running behind him as a prospect, he has to admit that that's not the case, that you don't want him like that. And it's going to hit him hard. Girl's going to hit him hard. We see you still sitting there with all your value, with this man falling apart and blowing up in the background because he feels like his social currency declined in his relationship with you. His social currency declined in relationship to you. It did. It's not even a lie, though. Like, he's going to walk away from this, and he's going to find it harder to really, this little game that he played where he thinks that just I can give any woman some good D and she's going to be in love with me. You were so unimpressed by him, he's going to have a hard time playing this game again with other women, even with karmics, because he got so humiliated this time when he played it. So it has a long-term impact on his idea and identity, believing that he can go around treating women like this. You've literally been a divine lesson for him. The divine justice that came through this situation was for him. This man got a lesson on what it's like to be with a woman that's really about her business, This man thought that you were going to think that y'all were so close and like family, and he could get you to be put all this trust in him, girl. He's going to believe in him. Oh my God. And none of that worked. None of that worked. He didn't get no new beginning with you. He didn't get no new beginning from you. He didn't. He didn't. I'll try to tag that glass slipper to the live when it finishes uploading. I'll see if I can tag it and show y'all where I got it from. But it's just like, he didn't believe this. Girl, he didn't believe that. Girl, he was like, oh, I know I'm finna come through here. I'm finna talk my talk to her. I'm finna keep suggestion like, hey, you know, you've been looking good in that skirt. And girl, the panties was gonna fall off. And when they didn't, girl, this man been mad as hell. Knight of Swords in reverse. This man has been enraged. Hey, Germany. Hey, Lila girl from Germany. Girl, this man has been enraged. Oh, thank you so much. This man has been enraged. Do you hear me? He's been enraged. Because he couldn't get you to be all in love with him like that. I belong to you comes through in reverse. You didn't feel him like that. No, you don't belong to him. Yes, you did remain free. Yes, you were able to keep control of yourself. No, you didn't ever open your legs, pull up your skirt, take out your pocketbook, open your mouth. You didn't do none of the garbage, the sleazy foolishness that he thought that you was going to do just because he's him. Just because karmics be calling him up in the middle of the night begging to slide down his pole. He thought you was going to do the same thing. Girl, you don't do that. Girl, you don't do no shit like that. Collective, we don't even do stuff like that. Do you see the hotel came through in the reverse? Do y'all see this? Girl, you wasn't going to be attending no Holiday Inn. Girl, his offering wasn't even nothing. You want to come to the... No, I don't want to come there. Girl, his offerings wasn't even nothing. Some little cheesy trips and a little offering of this and that. He couldn't even cover up what it was he really wanted from you. Like, girl, don't make no sense. Girl, don't make no sense. The devil comes through in reverse. I would tell you, you have released this, but you didn't release it because you never really was on it. Like, you never were devoted to this. This was always silly to you. You always thought he was goofy. You always thought, like, I know he don't think I'm finna be on him like that. You always thought that. You never were impressed. The reason that you're not still with this man, if he's an ex, or the reason you haven't really pressed the relationship further or really let him get in with you, if he's somebody trying to get in, is because you think he's arrogant and goofy. We saw this earlier. You can't believe he thinks he, who got him thinking he all that? You not lost and turned out girl over him, girl. You ain't no Olivia. Y'all know the song, To Grandmother's House. What the whisper said. Girl, I Am Lost comes out in reverse. You're not lost over him. You're not falling apart over this dude. You never were. Like, he's never been to you what he thought he was to you. And it has just eroded his confidence. Realizing that you never felt like that. He was never capable of applying pressure to you. Under pressure comes out in reverse. He was never capable of applying pressure to you. He thought he was pressure, baby. This man thought he was pressure. Wait till I let her know who cares? First of all, divine feminine energies, collective is not controlled by sex. First of all, he been in the streets too long. This man for the streets. Yeah. You don't accept Four of Cups. You wasn't going to accept him anyway because he for the streets. But I'm going to tell you something about him. He doesn't know he's for the streets. He has no idea he's for the streets. He thinks he's a gentleman. This man is for the streets. This is a karmic masculine energy. He thinks he's a high society gentleman. He thinks that he's highly sought after because he got good sex. Did y'all hear what I said? He thinks he's high society sought after because he got good sex. Baby, that's the definitions of being. That's from the streets. He's from the streets and he's for the streets. Girl, this man for the streets. He thinks he's a catch. He thinks he's a high society person. He's not. He's for the streets. He's your ex because of that reason. Girl, you got around him and realized, like, this punk for the streets. What do you think this is? He ain't really put nothing into you. He's not even offering a title. You know what that makes him? For the streets. He's not even offering you a title. Baby, the jeweled pretender. This man got nice things, but he's not offering a title. He ain't offering nothing but D. Do you understand me? He's for the streets. He don't even know that, girl. This man think he a hot shot. He think he really got it going on. Girl, no, he don't. Girl, this boy, this some garbage, girl. Not even understanding, we got bad B anthem here for you. So we already know you're always in bad bitch energy. So he was not going to be able to impress you with any of that. And first of all, let me tell you something else about this bad bitch energy here. What did I say earlier? Divine feminine, baby. God is energy. I want all the money. This man never had enough money to impress you. He was doing things for you that he thought would impress you. He does not have enough money to impress you. He doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't. He could be anybody to you. Do you literally see anybody? He could be anybody to you. He could be anybody. You're not impressed like that. You like, oh yeah, this somebody that want me, but whole time he thinking he what's happening. Baby, he not what's happening. You're magnificent. Okay, somebody is sending magnificent goddess energy. He's not, girl, he ain't all that. This man felt like he should have been your mood forever, okay? He really did. He thought that he was finna blow your hair back. This man also fellowships. Girl, I know we didn't just see Clatch come through the building. That is a male coven. I told y'all at the beginning. He sits with a little Clatch, girl. He got a little male coven, a little group, a little whatever they call themselves. These little men's. Girl, these little men's. And they sit around in a little men's chamber and plot on women. He got him a little group of little men's, the bros, the bruvs, that he sits around with, and he acts like they like plot and scheme. This, let me tell you something of why this man, baby, I want to show y'all the card that's sitting over here and just looked right at me. Devil's Club. Girl, this man got a whole little Clash. See what they do is they gets together, these little bros, they gets together and they gets to talking. They gets to running their mouth and talking about what strategy they think, what Seven of Swords, because remember we kept pulling the Seven of Swords energy earlier, I see why. They want to talk about what strategy they think will work on what woman. These men's done sized you up, sister. They have sized you up. And they like, oh, you know what'll work on her, bro? Yes. They have sized you up, sister. And they're like, bro, if you want to get to her, this is what you do. And they have come up with a whole little plan of action for you, baby. So let me tell you what you did. Not only did you humiliate this punk, you humiliated the Clatch. Because they all came together on it. Was like, bro, all you got to do, my boy, that's all you got to do. Buy her some stuff. You know, make some suggestions to her. Like, let her know you do nice things. Be like, well, I'm finna go out of town to the All-Star game. Thank you so much, TJ. I'm finna go to the All-Star game. I'm finna run to Arizona on this trip, boo. I'm finna run out of town. I'm finna go down here. And you was supposed to be like, oh my God, yeah. And you was supposed to start chasing him around like a groupie. Yes, baby, flexing. And you was supposed to start chasing him around like a groupie, ripping your top off like Girls Gone Wild circa 1999. Because you want to be a part of what he had going on. So you were supposed to be like, oh my God, girl, he be moving and shaking, girl. Yes, we just went to Jersey. You know, all types of stuff was supposed to start going through your mind. This the Clatch, girl. It took 4 or 5 of these karmics to put their one karmic brain together, and still they were not a match for the divine feminine. Come on now. If you are new to the room, please like, please share, please subscribe. We'd love to have you. If you have an additional question, girl, you can go ahead and put a little $5 up there on the super chat, girl. And we'll go ahead and we'll if you want me to delve a little deeper into something, girl. But let me tell y'all, but thank y'all for tuning in, girl. Also, be sure to check out my other tarot channel, Pretty Princess Promises and Prosperity Petitions. All good news all the time over there. Only divine masculines over there. But we're talking about these karmic suckers over here. A whole girl, yes, girl, versus one crown. We got a whole Clatch that's came together to try to get control of you. And they wasn't able to do it. 7 of Cups comes through in reverse. So this is a humiliation for everybody. Everybody experienced a nightmare. Everybody's feeling insecure now because I'm telling you, I told y'all earlier, it was a good 3 to 8 month run that this man was trying to, you know, get control of you, so to speak. He was playing his games. He was doing his 1-2. He was making his suggestion. He was in his Ace of Cups energy, being emotional about you and all this type of stuff, baby. I know you from somewhere. Like me and you, I know you. I know how you are. I know what you want to do. Soon as she see that I like to go out of town. This the type of sucker that they pull up in a nice car. You know, instead of them thinking they need conversation, instead of them thinking that you want somebody with some substance, instead of them thinking they need some spiritual leverage, they think, I just pulled up in this bright, shiny red woo-wah. Let's go. They think I just pulled up on the bike with the vroom vroom and let's go. And you showing this man and his little girlfriends, his little henchmen in the Clash Girl. You're showing them that it takes more than that for a girl like you. The hermit. He's not taking it well, girl. He's taking the bed. He's taken to the bed, girl, because he's so embarrassed. He may have even taken ill, girl. May a man be over there on some of that. What's that stuff, girl? They have to give you the mama. What, girl? What is it? Girl, girl, what's the little white stuff that you have to take for your stomach? Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's the little white pasty, kind of tasty little stuff that you have to take. Girl, that man got to drink some of that. It ain't the Pepto, it's the other stuff. Girl, girl, y'all know what I'm talking about. He done had to sit up there and start taking that because his stomach done turned on him. Because he's sitting around here playing with you. Y'all see this man crunched up in the bed. No, not the Tums. Girl, now it began with an M. Metamucil. Girl, this man over there on some Metamucil. Because he just sat up here playing around with you. Playing games with you. Girl, playing games with you. Queen of Cups energy. And the beautiful part about it is you have remained soft. You have remained feminine. You've never raised your voice. Yes, my Lanta. Yes, my Lanta. Metamucil is the fiber, ain't it? That's stuff you take fiber. Girl, who is that? Girl, come on, Veronica, with the my Lanta. Yes, girl. Yes, y'all, come on with the my Lanta. Girl, or the milk of magnesia, girl, either or. And the beautiful part about it is you have remained soft. You have remained sovereign. You have remained to your sanctuary. You've never changed anything at all. You've remained in a spirit and a place of peace. You have not let this man, yeah, it does taste like mint. You have not let this man change your mind. Girl, if the betrayal have to do with this, because it's got to have to do with this reading. I'm not asking those side questions. But I will get into betrayal as it relates to this in just a moment. But let me tell you something. You have never lost your sovereignty. You have never lost your ability to feel good about yourself, to be feminine, to love yourself. He didn't see anything in bubble guts all day. He did not see anything changing you. He didn't see a single thing changing you. Nothing changed. Nothing shifted. Nothing was different about you. And this is part of what's got him so upset, because he didn't have any effect. How you felt about yourself, how you take care of yourself, how you take care of your family and your environment. Nothing at all changed. Nothing at all changed. And that's the thing that's got him so shook. As far as betrayal energy, what was the betrayal energy that was present in this situation? Because he feels that you betrayed him. The betrayal comes through with the card stable. That comes right through. The betrayal that he feels towards you in regards to this is that you remain stable. This man wanted to believe that his hard work towards you was going to pan out. Come on now, 3 of Swords. Come on, Spirit. This man is heartbroken, baby, on a snowy day because you remained cold. Somebody never really was shook. You were never shook. Like, when he would make these advances towards you, you probably would change the subject, things like that. You were never shook. You never devalued yourself. You never put yourself down beneath him. You never showed up like you were broken or stuck or hurt. You never did anything like that. You never disrespected yourself. Your crown never fell off. Your drawers never fell off. You were never, listen, and this is sad to say, and I almost hate to say it, but it just is the truth of the matter. The way that you never stopped disrespecting yourself, never stopped respecting yourself. The way that you never started disrespecting yourself felt like a betrayal to somebody who believed that their sexual prowess and the way that they present themselves was going to somehow cause you to devalue yourself. Okay? This is what he believed. When I mentioned earlier about betrayal in here, which I believe is what you were asking about. When I mentioned earlier about betrayal in here, he feels betrayed by you because you never disrespected yourself. This man wants to believe that he got the kind of thing in his drawers that would cause you to change the way you behave, that would cause you to start maybe calling him repeatedly, but instead he ended up calling you repeatedly. That maybe you have the type of energy that would just submit to his sexual prowess. He was not enough for you. And it's hard for him to admit that. It's hard for him to accept that. He was not enough for you. What he got that makes him the king of karmics was not even remotely enough. to make him a king in your eyes, let alone a king of you. And for this reason, for this very reason, it kind of becomes humiliating. It feels like a betrayal. It feels like he lost. It feels like he was deliberately targeted by you. You see what I'm saying? That's what he's getting from it. That's why it's turning up as a betrayal in his eyes, from his sight, because he didn't get from it what he wanted. In the end, you still had all of your value. Seven of Pentacles. Everything that you thought of yourself before this started, all the savings of value that you had toward yourself before this started, you still had when it ended. Unfortunately, for this type of masculine, that feels like a loss. That feels like a loss. He didn't affect you. You were still fully in control of yourself when it was over. That feels like betrayal. That feels like a loss. Baby, you didn't get in your feelings. That feels like a loss. That feels like a loss. Why weren't you in your feelings? Why weren't you getting drunk, calling him crying? They want to see you suffering, because y'all have to understand something about a karmic masculine energy or karmic feminine energy, any karmic energy. Suffering for them equals extraction of energy, which equals validation, which equals currency. So they're feeding off of your suffering. Anytime you allow yourself to get in a place where you may be repeat calling them, so if you allow yourself to lose control of your emotions, they win, because they can eat off that. Oh my God, somebody was crying over me. Somebody was calling me up, hollering and screaming. They're eating off that. They're sick. They're sick. They're not getting their currency from self-respect. They're not getting their currency from the Most High. They're not getting their currency from the light. They're getting their currency from taking advantage of others. And divine feminine, divine masculine energy is the sweetest, most exalted energy there is for pit bull dogs like themselves. Okay, for demonic losers like themselves. They don't want to admit the feelings have left a long time ago. So they start talking. They the one's energy, thinking that they're going to be able to make you feel like y'all still have something, that you're going to want to jump up and do what they want you to do. It don't work like that. This person has taken a serious humiliation as it relates to you, because your energy is all about the Most High. Your energy was never about them. $5 to ask a question, but the question has to be pertaining to this reading. No, I'm not doing any separate readings. Maybe we should do it. Should we do a night like that where we do pools? Because y'all asking for these personal readings. I got a lot of personal readings, y'all, on the wait list, and I'm so sad because I have more personal readings right now that I can complete. So if we start doing like ask question nights, it would be well, I have to decide a price just to answer some basic questions. But a pool night, do y'all want a pool night? I can decide one maybe next week sometime. But y'all, these personals are starting to stack up, and I legit feel bad, because it's like I'm only one person and I just be feeling bad. I don't know. I probably don't have time for a pool night tonight, but thank you so much for the enthusiasm, Dion. I hope I said it right. Baby, somebody is in Diane Carroll energy. Now, for those of y'all who don't know Diane Carroll, because some of y'all might be babies in here, I don't know. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, okay? But listen, for those of y'all who don't know who Diane Carroll is, I know one easy point of reference for people who don't know, like Claudine or some of her old nurse movies. Diane Carroll she played the villain, or I ain't gonna say the villain, but she used to stay into it with Alexis Carrington, baby, back there on Dynasty. And she also played Whitley Gilbert's mother, the very fabulous Marion Gilbert, on A Different World. You're in that type of energy. Diane Carroll is so classy and so old world class. I mean, she's top tier. She was always top tier. Yes, on Dynasty. And she always played top tier glamorous women. I want you to understand how delusional this masculine was when you're walking around with that level of class. And he believed that he was going to be able to have you play the street games that he plays. But I need you to understand something first and foremost, girl. The man himself doesn't know that he was from the street. He's for the streets. He doesn't think he's for the streets. He thinks he's like a male Diane Carroll. He thinks he's the epitome of class. Attempting to be with you has taught this man his true social hierarchy for the streets. He didn't know that before he started trying to deal with you. He did not know that, baby. He thought he was a world-class gentleman. He thought he was a world-class gentleman, baby. This man said, I'm wearing some Balenciaga. I'm classy. You're the first woman that your energy let him know. No, it takes a lot more than that. Okay? Question for the pool night. What kind of pool night do we want? I apologize for those of y'all that are following the reading, but we are trying to also, we're just trying to get everything settled, because believe me, I ain't gonna lose my placement. For the pool night, y'all, do you want to are we gonna do pool night for like teaching questions, or are we gonna do pool night for cards? Because we can do pool night for teachings, or we could do pool night for cards, or we could do both. This man literally, y'all put that in the comments because I am reading that. This man literally thought that he was going to have a lady of your caliber behaving like Sexy Red. And I like Sexy Red. So I'm not saying that. I like the kid. I'm just saying that this is what he thought. He thought he had the power with his peeny weenie to take you from Diane Carroll to Sexy Red. I just want you to think about that. So I know you understand that you're not being available to be shifted like this, and shifted in mind and body. I want you to understand what that feels like for him, right? I want you to catch that fade, what that feels like for him. Both. Some people saying cards, some people saying both. Yeah, girl, red girl. Okay? Girl, my little nieces them love her. So I want you to understand that in regards to this, it really has been more of a learning lesson for this masculine. And I think it's very important to point out here this type of masculine in the collective, because this is a masculine that believes he is something aligned, at least divine masculine adjacent. He believes that, and he's not. He's not. We want to do both, y'all. We want to do just cards, and he's not. He's going to learn through you where he really fits in. This man was functioning with a lot of Jezebel energy, and he did believe that he was going to be able to get control of you. And he had to just learn that was never an option for you. It was never an option. This man now was the one that's doing the drinking and the this, that, and the third. He's doing the drinking and the this, that, and the third. He's the one doing these things now. It's just the way that it is. He's the one doing these things now. This is what he wished upon you. This has truly been a reversal of energy and a reversal of fortune. And it's too bad. It's too bad. It's too bad. This man's going to pay for this. Y'all, I don't have, and y'all, thank you so much for watching that one. I am going to go ahead, y'all, and I don't have no whole lot of time, but maybe for the next 25 minutes, we could go ahead and do some questions, maybe 20-25 minutes. $5 for a question. $5 for a card pool. $10 for a teaching question. If you have we want to do teaching feminine energy coaching. What is it, like $9.99 or something like that on the super chat. If you want to do $5 for a card pool, and I'll just do like 20-25 minutes. Like it's getting shorter and shorter. But y'all, my Instacart gonna come, so I'm gonna do it before my Instacart get on this way. Y'all know I'm playing no games about no Instacart, baby. I be making a sanctuary of the household, okay? But this particular situation, y'all, just to close this out and wrap this up, is very significant. You have to understand that. Listen. This masculine is going to learn his weaknesses through you. He's going to learn his weaknesses through you. Whoever he thought he was, you definitely taught him that he's not that. You definitely taught him that he's not that. And you did it without lifting the finger. This man done bought perfume, girl. This man done tried to suggest jewels and all this kind of stuff for absolutely no reason. Because it was never going to change your mind. It was never going to cause you to disrespect yourself. And you certainly was never finna disrespect yourself over no little tired peen, okay? But girl, these karmics, girl, they'll play themselves over some peen, baby. They'll play their whole family, but they'll play their legacy over some peen. You know what I'm talking about? Girl, they'll play their legacy over some peen. Girl, they embarrass the kids. Girl, they embarrass the community over some wee-wee. Y'all know I ain't lying. People was going on Jerry Springer. Got to take it back. People was going on Jerry Springer, girl, embarrassing their whole community. Girl, embarrassing their whole community. Over who had a baby with who. Running with no brazil on, girl. It was bad over there at Jerry Springer, was it not? Y'all know it. Y'all know I ain't lying. All right, y'all. We finna do our little trial. You know, girl, we doing a little pool night. Okay, $5 for a pool, $10 for a teaching question, or whatever they got. Girl, give $8.99, $9.99, girl, something like that for a teaching question, girl. Cause I don't know what the super chats are. I haven't never really looked. But girl, in the meantime, girl, what kind of energy we got in the collective on today, girl? Girl, we finna be pulling in the meantime. Hold on. Cause you know it's always something going on out here. There's always something going on. Girl, I done found my ring over here. I couldn't find one of my rings, child. Girl, I couldn't. Jerry had gone so far. But somebody, magic is working through you. You have a lot of magical energy. You have a great deal of magical energy. And you need to not stop using it. Somebody, you need to pay attention. People are coming against your magical energy. Okay? People are recognizing the bigness of your spiritual power even before you are. And you're starting to deal with certain irritations. Girl, time to celebrate. It may be a situation where every time you try to celebrate and you come to the table and bring clarity, people will try to refocus the attention on someone else. This is somebody's message in the collective. Pay attention to somebody that keeps trying to refocus the energy, right? When it's about you, they're going to try to make it about them. When it's about you, they might try to make it about, oh, let's talk about this person or that person. Somebody does not like the fact that you generate the type of attention you generate. They don't like your clarity. They don't like the fact that you're so spiritually attuned. Somebody does not like that. They're around you, but they're not really that interested in seeing you grow. They're not interested in seeing you get the majority of the attention. Okay? They're not interested in that. Somebody is really this, like they hogging the ball in a sense. Pay attention to that. It matters. Somebody, you may be letting that go to the side. You might not really be sure of how strong you are spiritually. So when you see people kind of stepping over you, you're not really stepping up. You're not really speaking up. You're not really saying what needs to be said because you kind of feel like, well, you know, it's no big deal. I don't know. They might not. But truthfully, it is that big a deal. Truthfully, you are dealing with somebody there's some jealousy there. Because this person realizes the potential that you have. We see egg energy. There are some people around you that recognize through and through what your potential is. They recognize what it is that you're capable of. They recognize how far up you can go. They recognize how deep you are. They're listening to you talk. They're hearing that you have divine clarity. They're hearing that you understand how to just chop up spiritual matters and make sense of things. They're hearing how clairvoyant you are. And this person they're jealous of you. And whenever something good is happening to you, they're not upset. It could be them, but behind them is at least 5 people. We see brute energy coming through. Okay? Hey, Miss Witty girl. Did you have a question or are you just tipping me? Either way, thank you so much, boo. This person there's other people attached to this person's energy. You have some people around you that you need to get away from around you because what they will try to have you believe about yourself is that you're not enough. They want to affect your confidence. Will I be wealthy? I'll pull that in just a second. They want to affect your confidence. Oh, thank you so much, girl. I appreciate that. I love you too. They want to affect your confidence. They want you to be upset. They want you to be out of whack. They want you to be out of sorts. Somebody is feeling that. That's what they want. That's what they need for you. They want you to be hurt. They want you to be devastated. They want you to feel like you can't really make the cut. They're trying to make you feel like you have, like, oh, they may try to convince you that you self-sabotage and all this type of stuff, when that's not the case. Don't let these people play with you, okay? Girl, Miss Witty girl, you say you want me to pull a card on whether or not you're going to be wealthy. Let's get into it. Girl, don't fall for that. Somebody is, they're trying to manipulate you. They're trying to get you to think less of yourself. Let's not. And this is such a common thing for the divine, because the karmic community, they get jealous so quickly, okay? Spirit seeking clarity. Let me see wealth energy in her lifetime. We see the Five of Cups coming out in the reverse. For the Five of Cups in the reverse, first things first, we see a lack of mourning. We see a resurrection. We see that whatever sadness or darkness that may have been previously existing over your financial life, we do see that lifting. We do see you moving back towards some level of celebration. But one thing you need to know is it's not going to be with anyone else. You may lose one person, one key person particularly. This may be somewhat of a sacrifice for you to get towards your wealth. AKA, in order for you to get to your wealth, you're going to have to sacrifice some of your relationships, because these people were not in the right frequency to be in your company. You can't be wealthy and be around these people, because they're going to lower your vibration, or they're going to shift your vibration into a different dimension, you're going to end up living a different life if you continue to hang around these people. Just to make things very clear, the Five of Cups coming through in the reverse, your frequency has to be raised, and one of these people have to go in order for you to move up and move on and get into a wealth frequency. Because the thing we got to remember about wealth, y'all, wealth is a currency. Wealth is a currency. It's an energetic frequency. It's not just about the money, the paper money itself, or the digital money these days itself, or the way they dogged out the penny on us. But I'm still mad on how they treated the penny. It's about the frequency. So for you, getting to a place of wealth is more about your alignment, your frequency and alignment. You do have an energy shift coming towards you in the wealth community. There's a lot of dark energy that's been removed from your frequency that's going to allow you a better shot at frequency, at connecting with wealth, at being buoyant enough to get up high enough to where wealth is, put it that way. Page of Wands energy, you need to start speaking wealth. You need to start talking wealth. You need to start acting like a wealthy person in your everyday life. Page of Wands, you need to make that announcement. Make the spiritual announcement to yourself that you are wealthy. You could even try putting it in here where you have witnesses. Manifestation needs witnesses. You can even try putting it in here. And from this point forward, you need to start living like a wealthy person. And when somebody falls away or relationship severs, do not question that. It is written and it is so. Okay? Anybody else got a question? $5 for a question. Girl, $7.99, $8.99, $9.99, something like that for a teaching question, girl. Because I got to go look and see how much what the super chats are. But girl, a little $8.99 or something for a teaching question. $4.99 for a carpool. Okay? Yeah, absolutely, because manifesting, yeah, y'all put it up in here. I'm going to say it up in here. I'm wealthy. I'm wealthy, girls, because manifestation is all about a witness. You need a witness. Somebody needs to see it. That's why you see celebrities manifesting at such a high level, because I already said, y'all, one of the greatest tools of manifestation is social media and actual media like TV and things like that, because it gives you so many witnesses. It can take your message so far out into the stratosphere and give you so much energy back. Absolutely. Anybody else, y'all? Questions? $4.99 for a question, girl. $8.99 for guidance and teaching. Questions? Girl, $9.99 for some dating advice, girl. I got dating advice, girl. Yeah, they see the potentials for sure. Y'all, we're going to do another random pool, just checking out who's in the room. Okay. We see the sun, baby. There's some masculine in it, and the moon. So you have somebody coming towards you that's a great match for you. Sun and moon energy came right out. You have somebody around you that's a match, okay? You may have been chasing love. We see the chaser come through. You've been chasing love. You don't have to chase love. You don't have to chase love. It's not necessary for you to chase love. Love is something that you attract to you naturally. You got to remember, you are in divine energy, okay? You're in divine energy. Thank you so much, Jessica. What's your question? You're in divine energy, so you don't have to chase love. It's very important that someone in here realizes this and someone in here understands that immediately. You're running around chasing love. You're used to chasing love because in the past relationship, you dealt with somebody that avoided conversations with you. They didn't pick up the phone like they needed to. Okay, what business should you start, Jessica? Okay, I'll look into that in just a moment. This person was somebody that avoided conversations. They hurt your feelings. They didn't really want to be in a relationship with you like that. Somebody you were previously played and mistreated, which I'm sorry to hear, but you've allowed that to make you a chaser of love. You may always think people are trying to run away from you, and for that reason, you're not always sometimes you don't assume the love is there, but you have a literal divine counterpart coming towards you. You don't have to chase. And when you relax and stop chasing, that's the moment when it's going to come to you. Just an FYI. Relax. Don't chase. Hand of cards, y'all. Play your hand of cards for what they are. You're already beautiful. You're already anointed. You're already blessed. Baby, who gifted me that? Come on now. What you want? What you want? But yes. Just at the end of the day, remember who you are, okay? So that you don't allow yourself to fall in a position where you're chasing love. You don't have to do that. Somebody, please recognize your value. You don't have to do that. Somebody in your past didn't see your value. That's their fault. It's not your fault. Okay, you want to know about your ex? Okay, girl. Give me one moment. You want to know what business you should start, Jessica? Girl, what business should you start, Jessica? Okay, what business should you start, boo? All right, y'all. What business should you start? Come on, Jessica. I saw that. What is your Capricorn's current energy? Okay, I'm going to have to go back through there. Oh, thank you so much, Soul Food. Y'all, if you are in the building, please do not be afraid to like. Do not be afraid to share. Do not be afraid to gift. Do not be afraid to ask a little question. Okay? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, baby. Okay? $4.99 for a reading. $9.99 for dating advice. $8.99 for a spiritual guidance question. Okay? But don't be afraid to subscribe if you're new. Your business, girl. What kind of business should Jessica start? Conspiracy, clarity. What kind of business? Five of Pentacles comes through in the reverse. Right out the gate for you, I actually see philanthropy. Because this is about bringing people in out of the cold. It could be philanthropy or it could be spiritual. It could be non-for-profit. You're supposed to be helping bring spirit. It could be spiritual as well. It could be spiritual business. You're supposed to be helping bring people in out of the cold. I don't know if this is bringing people in out of the cold in terms of spiritually, like giving them knowledge, giving them wisdom, giving them understanding. You have a divine gift for bringing people or things in out of the cold. Something to do with bringing things in to inhabit warmer places, warmer plateaus, warmer feelings. It could be plants. It could be animals. It's like about saving lives, saving souls, helping people. Your divine gift is that. You need to be working that into your business. Spiritual business, wisdom, guidance, understanding. Page of Swords in reverse. Unguard yourself. One of the things too is that you're not really showing people what you can do in terms of your gifts, your essence, your ability to manage money, make people laugh, come up with ideas. You're not really letting people see the fullness of who you are. You tend to kind of fall back. You tend to kind of like hide. You tend to be more comfortable, kind of laying back. You need to stop that because there's a lot more out there for you than that. And you have a lot of it's like the comfort and the spiritual coziness, if you will. That's a funny word to use, but that you find in yourself, you literally are blessed to be able to bring that same comfort to others. It could be through speaking, okay, transmutation, okay, yeah. It could be through bringing that energy through to others. So what kind of business should you start? You should first come out in the open with who you are, and then you should bring people in. Seven of Pentacles in reverse still brings us to saving. Your business needs to be one that saves things. It could even be teaching people to save money. It's all about saving. So philanthropy, non-for-profit, or spiritual agency, or working with plants. I don't know why they keep coming to me. Something about botanicals. Or working with plants. Saving plants. Plant shop, nursery. I'm not sure, but it has to do with saving things. That's your gift. So your business should be one that works to help you save things, that works to help people learn how to save things. Oh my goodness, get out of here. What your dream was, girl? Well, it was the some plants. Oh my gosh, no way. Oh, well, that's nice. That is your gift. That is your calling. But you also have the ability to help people save themselves. It could even be through, okay, I see you. I am Shanetta. It could even be through teaching people these skills. That may also play a role. Okay? That may also play a role. All right, y'all. Let me go back. Because I know I got, who? We had a Capricorn in here was cutting up. Girl, what the Capricorn was on? Y'all, I'm going to get everybody. Hold on. The Capricorn. What the Capricorn did, girl? Hold on. We had Gam before that. Gam, did you ask your question? Oh, you just sent me some love. Where Gam at? Gam, did you ask a question? I don't see a question from you. The Capricorn question I see, girl, that was my girl, Goddess. Okay, Goddess girl. What you asking about your Capricorn, girl? What's up with my ex Capricorn's current energy, girl? Girl, we finna see what that man doing. Okay, hold on. Okay. All right, y'all. Hold on. So, what's up with your Capricorn's energy? Oh, okay, Gam, I got you. Okay, I'm going to do Gam, then I'm going to do that Capricorn's energy, y'all. Hold on. Gam, let's go to the Oracle deck. All right. Games. I don't know why I'm saying games. Games. What's the games? Trust in divine detours. Trust in divine detours. Listen, you got something going on with you where you need to respect the fact that you're being kind of switched off your path for the moment. You're being switched off your path for a moment. Respect that. Divine detours, right? So whatever path it is you're kind of asked to being wander off to the side to, was it games? Whatever path it is you're kind of being asked to wander off to the side from, you need to trust that path. You may not have been fully trusting it. It's something that's kind of like, that's not the direction I want to go in. Respect divine detours, because Spirit is trying to take you in a direction, and Spirit is trying to teach you something. Spirit is trying to show you something. It's not just about what you want to do. Look at the Star card coming through as well. It's not just about what you want to do. It's also about the right moves. It's also about what you can do. It's also about timing. You got the Most High, you got light energy that is trying to get you to a particular destination. You're going to have to go ahead and follow the yellow brick road on that. You might be thinking it's not that big a deal and it doesn't matter. No, follow the yellow brick road on that, because these detours, these shifts and change in your energy and the direction and the different things you're seeing and hearing spiritually They are taking you somewhere that you never knew you wanted to be. And it's a positive energy around the Page of Cups. So it's something that you would welcome, okay? You would be okay with this. You would be cool with this, okay? It's not something that you would think like, oh my God, I'm so off track. It's something that you would appreciate and respect. The divine has beautiful plans for you. I'm hearing that song. What was that one with Usher? I got plans. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Matrimony with Wale. There are plans for you. You need to follow those plans, okay? What was it, Miss Goddess girl? You want to know what your Capricorn ex was on his man, girl? What he got going on? Goddess energy. What is the energy around Capricorn ex? Please show me the energy around this masculine. We had a card fall out. It's the Queen of Swords in reverse. What is around this masculine energy? Queen of Swords in reverse. Four of Swords in the reverse. He don't always like what you do. He don't always like the stuff that you do. He don't always like the things that you do, but low-key he still got love for you. It's almost like he's frustrated with himself for still having a feeling about you. But it's like sometimes he feels like it's like, ugh, she get on my nerve. But he still has his love for you. There's still desire for you. This man, low-key, he kind of still want to be with you and be thinking about calling you more. But, ugh, I can't stay. She get on my nerve. Like, it's that type of thing. But it's like at the same time you're getting on his nerve, nothing stopping him from coming towards you, though. Okay, she on your nerve, but yet he's still in this Knight of Cups, Page of Wands, where he's still willing to come towards you. Oh, she getting on my nerve. Yeah, but he's still coming towards you. He's still trying to call you up. He's still trying to see what's tea. There's something going on where this man wants to kind of, Nine of Wands comes through in reverse. This man wants to show you, how shall I say? It's like he wants to show you that he wants you to do what he wants you to do. He wants you to do what he's telling you to do. You be doing what you want to do. Queen of Swords and the Four of Swords in reverse. You be doing what you want to do. He like you and all that, but you won't do what he tell you to do. That's the bottom line. He like you, but you don't be doing why don't you do what he tell you to do? You hard-headed. Queen of Swords and the Four of Swords in reverse. He still want to come towards you, but it's this irritation because you be doing what you want to do. He's still going to come back towards you, though, because it's like a turn on and a turn off at the same time. Because he always want to see if he can get you to do it the way he wants you to do it. He want to get you to accept the relationship and the circumstances and who he is for exactly what he wanted to be. Right. He wants you to accept it for exactly what he wanted to be. No, he don't want, no. He wants you to do it how he, but as much as he hate that you don't let him run you, he's turned on by the prospect of running you. That's why he keeps calling you back. It's like he want to prove to himself that he can run you. Girl. That's what's going on with fam. Let me see. Who was next? Who was next? Girl, that man crazy. Girl said that man something else. Who we had next? Girl, that man want to show himself that he can have you how he want to have you, Kay. Okay? Am I on the right path to wealth? Girl, you on the right path to wealth, girl. What path should you take, girl? Okay, hold on. Who was that? Who asked me that question? So I know who I'm talking to. Girl, are you on the right path to wealth, girl? Oh, that's Shanae Monique, girl. Hey, Shanae Monique, girl. Okay. Are you on the right path to wealth? Are you on the right path to wealth? Knight of Pentacles. Let me re-pull that. Let me pull that. Spirit Sim Thursday, please show me what's your name on it. Page of Wands in reverse. Two of Swords in the reverse. Page of Swords in the upright. Yeah, because you're not really telling anybody what you're doing. You're not really telling anybody what you're all about. Therefore, you don't have any blocked roads. Please make sure that you continue to not tell people what's on your mind, because as long as you don't tell people what's on your mind, you're not going to have any blocked roads. Very important, y'all. You're not going to have any blocked roads. As long as you're not telling people what's on your mind, Miss Shanae, you're not going to have any blocked roads, and you're going to remain protected. Page of Swords. You have protection over your road to wealth and what you want to do, but it's extremely important that silence for you is of the utmost importance. You cannot tell people what you got going on. If you do, judgment comes through in the reverse. People will start to pass judgment on your plans. People will start to ask you questions, and they will start to lower the frequency about what it is, around what it is you want to do and your wealth. The Nine of Swords comes through in the reverse. For you to get to wealth, it would be an awakening for you, because you've had some challenges. You've dealt with some anxiety. You've dealt with some worry and sleepless nights around money and maybe school, maybe the people, a person in your life, relationships. It's been stressful. There was a time when it felt like a fireball had hit your social life or your finances, and you was going through some things. So when you get to this path of wealth, you kind of learn to be silent based on the things you went through before. And with you going through that, what's up, Nicole? With you going through that, you are now in a position where this will be a rebirth and a reawakening from you based on what you already went through. This is going to put you on the main road, so to speak. We see Strength card energy. You will be very strong when this is over, because for you, wealth, the path to wealth is more about you shutting up the doors and shutting up the past negativity. It's more about a personal ascension than it is about the wealth itself. Wealth for you is a sign of your personal ascension. It's not so much about, I went out and made money today. As you ascend, and you ascend through silence. I really want to stress that to you because I keep hearing it. You ascend through silence. Do not tell. You listen, low key, you need to stop telling people much about you, period. Not just your money. Loose lips, leaky, talk too much. That's what I'm hearing. You've experienced certain setbacks just because you tell people too much about it. You've been too cool with people. Quit being so cool with people with your cool ass. You need to stop being so cool. You need to be more guarded. And it's because you've learned to be a little more guarded that you're going to get further this time around. Put up more boundaries. Don't tell people too much about yourself because you're pretty and you're small. Are you a small person? Like, are you short or something like that? I don't mean like a little person, but like your stature. You're not very tall. Are you tall? Yeah, that prey on your downfall. Are you short or tall? You're small, right? Like not very tall. There's something small about you, something like petite or something. Girl, now. Who's 6'2"? Oh, anybody talking to you? Nobody talking to you coming here, child. I would say, I know I'm off when somebody's 6'2". Okay, so you like, yeah, you're kind of average height, girl. You taller than me. But that ain't saying much, okay? Who ain't? But you're not very tall. It's like, yeah, people associate you with petite. So it's like, when you try to big yourself up or tell people things about yourself or tell them your plans, they be like, oh, that's just little Shanae. It's like people are equating you. They literally equate you with small. And that, stop telling people that, yeah, okay. Stop telling people things about you like that. Because they equate you with little. They equate you with small. Oh, that's just little cute Shanae. They're not, people aren't necessarily taking you as seriously as you need to be taken to manifest the level of goal that you want to manifest. So stop telling people so much. So they can't They can't do that to you. They're reducing you. Even by sight, they think of you as little. So you have a big dream or a big goal. People keep putting you as small. So just quit divvying yourself up to people like that, because they're not going to really give you they don't see you as big as you see yourself. That's the best way to say that. So as long as you continue to guard your position and guard yourself and guard your person, you're going to be a lot better off in terms of manifestation. Yeah, they try to make you feel small. They see, it's like they have that in their mind already. Like, oh, that's just little so-and-so. That, stop putting that up in front of people, because they're not letting you get what you deserve, if you get what I'm saying. Who was after you? Be quiet. You just need to be very silent about your next moves and how you plan to move around. Okay, next was Witty Girl. Witty Girl, what you had asked, girl? Witty said, I have one more question. Is your mother against you? Girl, I hate to hear you even have to ask a question like that. That's sad. Let's see, girl. I sure hope that's not the case. Okay. Well, Witty. You knock on your cards to clear energy for people that's saying, like, why the hell is it on your cards? It's just an energy clearing to change the sound energy around the cards for people that want to learn to read. At least that's how I do it. People have different ways. Some people, you can also use sage. I could also ring that bell, if I wanted to. That changes the environment as well. The energy levels. The Empress, that's the mother card with the Four of Cups. Wow. There may be an issue of acceptance there. There may be an issue of fully accepting the way you've lived your life in the past. She doesn't fully agree with how you lived your life. She may not agree with the past, something to do with your past. Two of Wands in reverse. The way you lived your life in the past doesn't necessarily resonate with her. Okay. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Page of Cups. Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah, there's an issue of respect in how you've lived your life up until this point. Is she a perfectionist, or she had her idea of what you should be doing? She has a lot of opinions. That's what's making you ask this question. She has a lot of opinions about you. You've offered love to her. I see that you've tried to. She got a lot of opinions. That's what's making you ask this. She has opinions about the way you've lived. She has opinions about the way you've lived versus the way you should have lived versus the way she may think you should live, or the way you should see her. She may also not care for the way you see her, the way you view her life and her path. There's some issues here of sight and perception. There's issue of sight and perception. That's a big part of it. People, the way she sees you, the way she sees the situation, the way she sees your life, your path, your trajectory, has played a big role in how this is all going. Y'all have disagreement. Y'all don't see life the same. What you think life should be all about, thank you so much, MP. What you think life should be all about, and what she thinks life should be all about, and what you think her life should be all about, and what she thinks your life should be all about, two different things. Two different things. Is Witty still in here? Witty, you in here? Very different. Y'all are very different types of women. It's not about her being against you as much as y'all ain't the same type of woman. Y'all not the same type of woman. That's really what it boils down to. Oh, hey. Yeah, there's a difference in who the type of woman that y'all are. So there's disagreement. I just keep hearing the word disagreement. It's like I'm hearing, no. See, no. Like, I just keep hearing that. There's a disagreement. The way y'all look at each other is different. Y'all, wow. Yeah, and it's going to be that way. We see the Hanged Man with the star. Y'all would benefit, if you want to talk about healing this relationship has to be active. Like active. Like, we go to church together and we pray together. We go see a counselor together and we both say, this is how I feel. This. You would have to make an active effort, or just praying together, sitting together praying. Or if y'all both like music, y'all could try going to music events together and just enjoying the music together. Y'all would have to actively make an effort to start over. Y'all have to start over. The relationship y'all have already is wrong. It's been this way since you were 3 or 5. Your mother just started to notice that how you think or how you act or how you interact with the world, she just didn't like it. She's like, not that she didn't like it, she doesn't understand you. She doesn't get you. Like, why are you like that? Yeah, she's never really got you, really. She doesn't get you. She doesn't get you. You're a mystery. I'm seeing a puzzle that I can't figure out in front of my face. It's got a lot of math and letters on it. I don't get it. I don't understand this puzzle. I don't understand it. I'm so frustrated with it that I just don't. That's why she doesn't deal with you. She don't understand. She's never understood. She don't get it. This woman may feel like she made some mistakes. She doesn't like being around y'all because she have to be accountable for the way she's behaved or the way she's thought. She don't want to be accountable for that. She ignores the stuff that she don't understand. That's what she do. She just act like it's not there. Y'all, her children, if it's more you said children, maybe it's just you, I don't know. You're not the only thing in her life she does like that. Does she keep a clean home? Does she ignore her home when she gets frustrated? Y'all aren't the only thing she does like that. That's how she do. She blocks stuff out. It's a way for her to keep thinking she's a great person. Lack of accountability. She's a narcissist. She's a little narcissistic. She doesn't want to be accountable. She just don't. So if she doesn't understand it, if it's going to challenge her, which kids do challenge you, they just shut that out. I don't want to deal with that. It's like that. But it's not because she doesn't love. There's something else going on with her. It has to do with her own journey. She's doing to you what someone potentially did to her, or she didn't get love, so she doesn't know how to. There's something wrong with her. There's something that happened to her heart chakra. Yeah, she needs to talk to someone. She needs help. Your mother would cry so hard if somebody ever told her what's wrong with her. If somebody figured out, they said, you know what's wrong with you is that when you were a kid or when you were 25 or whatever, she would break down in tears because something ails her, something troubles her. And she doesn't know how to talk. She doesn't deal with it. But if someone ever suggested to her what it was, it would break her. She needs to heal. Your mother something happened. Something happened. Something happened with her. Yeah. Yeah. Jealous. Mm-hmm. Something happened to her that's causing all of this. She got some stuff she doesn't deal with. And so she just pretends it's not there. I'll just pay attention to the cousins. I just pay attention to the other kids. It's this. She has a hard spot on her heart. A hard spot. And it's got some black or something around it. Something happened to her. And she's injured. And y'all are seeing the like the mangled remains of her after this bad thing happened to her. Some happened. Something happened. There's something going on with her. She's damaged at a very deep level in her heart. She's very damaged. and she kind of takes it out. You may remind her of herself. That might be even more part of it. We had True Divinity, girl. What you want, girl? What you said? Oh, what business should you open? Okay. Yeah. She needs spiritual help, Whitney. She needs spiritual help. It's that this actually has nothing to do with y'all. She needs spiritual help. Okay. Who wants to know about their business, girl? Somebody wants to know about their business. Who was that? Look, I hate that I go look right at it and forget. Who wants to know about their business, girl? True Divinely, girl. Where you at? Where you at, girl? You still up in here? What business should you open? True Divinely still in here. What business should you open? What business should you open, girl? $5 for a question. $5 for a carpool. $9.99 for dating advice. $8.99 for general guidance. Or $9.99. You know, is what you want to do. If you are new here, please subscribe, please like, please share the live. We are doing pools, okay, which we'll probably do again. I've never done a pool night, but we'll do that again. Yeah, girl, I got you. I ain't lost nobody, MP. I know. I'm still doing the people that were before you, but I should get to you. I think it's still yet another person in front of you, and then you'll be next. No, you good, Callie. You good, Cal. You good. All right, what kind of business should you open? True Divinely. Okay, girl, you still up in here? What kind of business should you open? Was that it? What kind of business should you open? What kind of business should you open? The Lovers came out. Okay. All right, girl. What kind of business you supposed to open, girl? The Lovers, girl. And a 10 of Pentacles. And the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. You have a good way about yourself in terms of creating harmony. You have a good personality. You have ability to kind of pull people in. You would be good at just kind of pulling people in, pulling people towards you. That would be relatively easy for you. And the thing about it, that would be, you need to go into businesses that are all about relationships. Like, I don't mean like romantic relationships. I mean relationships like nail techs focus on developing relationships. Beauticians focus on developing relationships. Right, Cal? Beauticians focus on developing relationships. The reason that I say whatever it is, and we're going to continue to pull, but the reason that I say whatever it is has to do with building relationships is because right behind the Lovers we see a 10 of Pentacles. You can maintain relationships. You can maintain, okay, I got you. You can maintain relationships. You have the ability for that. Anything that you do that depends on relationships, you would be somebody that would end up with long-term clientele. You get what I'm saying? You would end up with extremely long-term clientele. Okay? Your people would get with you and rock with you and stay with you. You would really encourage that from people. People would love to be in proximity to you for periods of time, and they would keep coming back. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. They would keep coming back to you. You would be their go-to girl to buy their purses or get their hair done or get their nails done. Anything that you do, people are going to like you. They're going to take to you, and then they're going to keep dealing with you. Okay? That's a big part of it. You attract people. You attract people and you hold people. Relationship-based businesses will do very well for you. The Sun card comes through in reverse. The 3 of Swords comes through in reverse. One thing you need to be aware of, your energy promotes positivity and openness. People are cool being open with you, and people will be comfortable telling you their troubles. You could be a counselor. You could be, it's funny, but yeah, a beautician. A nail tech, because these are the other counseling jobs. Like unofficially, those are also counseling jobs. We all know that's true. The barber, the nail tech, the beautician. Jobs where the focus becomes people sitting up talking to you. And they will be comfortable talking to you. That ability that you have for people to sit down and start telling you their business and They just do. That ability that you have for people to do that and do it coolly and comfortably, that is going to make you money. That'll make you money for the rest of your life. Any business that you go into where you focus on that is going to make you your money for the rest of your life. You have to be in proximity to people, and you have to be around people that feel they can feel comfortable talking to you, coming to see you, developing a rapport with you, making you the center of their attention, making you make people feel like you're really listening, like you really understand, like you really accept them. And I'm gonna be honest, you might not all the time, but you still have the gift to kind of make people comfortable. The Knight of Cups comes through in the reverse. The Two of Wands comes through in the reverse. King of Cups in reverse. Did I say that? King of Cups comes through in the reverse, and the Two of Wands comes through in the reverse. You also would do well with work that helps you expose people's past. Okay? People will expose their past to you with no problem. Like, you could do well with spiritual work. You could also do well in the law. Ace of Swords. You would do well with the law. You would do well with like lawyers, paralegals, law enforcement, working with documents, working in insurance, being a notary. The truth, exposure, openness, investigation. Are you a Libra? You can work well anywhere where it's about communication and balance. Any business where it's about communication and balance. Why balance? Are you a Libra? Communication. Are you a Gemini? It's given air sign. Aries. Wow, that's interesting. It's given air sign. These are places where you would do well, like air sign style businesses. Gemini, that's all about communication. That's all about socializing, making people comfortable talking to you. Libra, balance. It's all about balance, bringing balance towards yourself. And being places where balance is a big part of the conversation. You could go into justice. You can be a bartender. You can be a waitress. You could own a restaurant. You could be a cook where you go around talk. Any place where you're going to be bringing balance, service, harmony. Because long-term relationships and contracts, you literally are anointed towards. You literally are anointed towards. I'm sorry, you literally are anointed towards. Those are your callings, to go into those types of spaces. You can pretty much pick any business you want to, as long as you know you're going to be focused on relationships, contracts, and long-term business. Okay? For a while, if that's going on, I'm not sure what's going on, but we would definitely do another live. We would definitely do another live at some point. You can come in and do a carpool, if not today. Or you could cash at me for a one carpool. I'm not gonna make that the rule for everybody, but if you're having like some type of technical problem, you can cash at me, and you can cash at me the $5 and email me, and between today and tomorrow I'll do like a 2 or 3 carpool for you. But I'm not making that a rule across the board, y'all. My Instacart shopper finna start shopping. So I'm gonna finish these questions, y'all, and that's gonna be all for tonight, okay? But we're definitely gonna do this again because it is fun getting to know everybody. Who was our next question? Was it Impy, or is it? Let me make sure it's nobody before Impy. True Divinely, did that answer your question? Did that give you the feedback you was looking for? Okay, Yolanda is next, and then Impy. Okay. Did that give you the answer you was looking for? Yolanda, what was your question? Yolanda said, what Yolanda said? Girl, Yolanda, girl, where you at, girl? What was your question? Girl, Yolanda, girl, where you at? What was your question? I don't see you, girl. Is Yolanda still in here? Yolanda. Oh, girl. Hey, girl. What was your question? Hey, girl. Hey. What was your question? Girl, this was fun, y'all. I'm telling y'all. We need to do, like, I don't know. It's so much stuff I'm going to be bringing to the channel, y'all. It's just an exciting time because we all ascending together. It's just a beautiful time. Maybe I'll do some question and answer pulls too on the Princess channel. For those of y'all that also follow over there, Pretty Princess Promises and Prosperity Petitions, because we can really delve into the divine masculine over there. And not only will that be fun, it'll definitely be very high frequency. So maybe I'll also start doing some pulls over there as well. Some pull nights. Oh, that's right. You showed it. Asked me about time. Where is Truly? You said Truly. Did you say did that answer your question, Truly? Oh, I'm glad, Soulful. I am glad, Soulful. I'll probably do a pre-schedule. Y'all, somebody you need to face and hear the truth. That Ace of Swords just fell out the deck. I will probably do some pre-scheduled card pulls. Definitely. I mean, by that I mean I'll let y'all know by putting up a pre-scheduled live, so everybody will have a chance to see it. Maybe a few days ahead of time. Maybe we can try to do this. Just do it on Tuesdays. It could be a Tuesday, like Tuesday around this time type of vibe. Hey, love, can I have a word with you? Hey. So what is going on with you and Tommy? Oh, you're welcome, Truly. True divinely. Okay, Miss Yolanda, girl, what's going on? Yeah, I know, right? This is the first time. Okay. You said, let me get it exactly where you asked this so we can ask the cards properly. What's going on with you and Mr. Tommy? What is going on between you? Eight of Cups comes out to start, and then we had these flip over, so we're going to read them. The Eight of Cups starts out, Three of Wands in the reverse, the Hermit in the reverse, the Four of Cups in the reverse. It's like it's some weird denial around this relationship. You know, y'all are, it's like somebody is trying to move forward, walk forward, do things in forward motion. But to be completely honest, it's still some things that need to, y'all are not, let me pull a few more cards. It's like y'all might not really be, I just keep hearing denial. Hey, Shanice. Denial. Denial. It's still things that need to come out in the open. People still holding back. It's things that y'all haven't talked about. This King of Pentacles came out in the reverse, then it flipped around and turned to the upright. He may not be being honest with you about his money. He may act like he got less to give than he has to give, or you may feel that he can give more than he gives. Denial. Y'all not looking at something for what it is. Monjab, where I don't answer questions like that. King of Pentacles, Three of Swords in the upright, Two of Cups in the reverse. This situation is broken, but y'all are not doing the work to repair it. It's like y'all just keep trying to laugh and keep going. When we see the Eight of Cups in the upright, and then we see the Three of Wands in the reverse, we see the Hermit in the reverse, we see the Four of Cups in the reverse. Y'all keep walking into the past. Y'all just reliving the past over and over again, and there's things that need to come out in the open and be accepted. But instead of y'all dealing with that, y'all kind of holding back. He played with his values some kind of way. Like, he ain't giving you all of him the way he's supposed to. That's why y'all keep ending up on a breakup. And because of that, this is how it's gonna be. It's never going to be right until he gives more of himself, and it's never going to be right till y'all really talk about why he won't do why are y'all not really connecting. Y'all got conversations that still need to be had. The conversations are not being had. The conversations are, y'all are in a stalemate and pretending y'all are going forward. That's literally what we're seeing when we see the 8 of Cups in the upright with the 3 of Wands in the reverse. Because the 3 of Wands is all about the future. The 3 of Wands is in the reverse. And the 8 of Cups is about walking forward and moving into the next space. Y'all are moving into the past. So y'all are in a cycle. It's gotten very cyclical out here. It's gotten very cyclical out here in these streets. The 8 itself, just the number 8, is a cyclical number. Things are kind of going, or things are doing like this. And it's like, think of it, I'm going to tell you what I'm seeing. I actually have I have some cord around here. Some of you know where it's at. You know how you have a ball of thread or a ball of yarn or a ball of something that's just all, you do it like this? Y'all need to untangle the ball. And it's like a ball of energy, just tangled all around. And y'all aren't doing that part. Y'all are just kind of coming back together, but there's work. There's work that needs to be done. The work isn't happening. Y'all need to unlock some things. There's some issues with freedom and independence. Somebody may feel chained in. 8 of Swords in the reverse. Somebody may, low-key, they feel chained in and want to get free. Not necessarily free of the relationship. They just want to feel freer. The Fool comes out in the reverse. Somebody wants to get free. Somebody wants to start over. Somebody may feel suffocated at times. The Lover's card's in the reverse. Somebody feels like it's disharmonious at times. Like, you're not listening to me. You're not even listening to what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm hearing. You're not listening. Somebody not listening. You're not even listening to me. You don't even care what I got to say. Somebody is seeking fulfillment in a space that feels like an injustice. Justice comes through in the reverse. Imbalance. There's imbalance present. Until y'all address the imbalance, you're gonna keep ending up in the 5 of Pentacles. Somebody is always gonna feel left out in the cold, and things are gonna fall apart. There's a power imbalance. He's not giving up himself. He withholds, and then you chase, and then if it blows, then we're back where we started. That's what it's giving. He withholds, and then you try to fix it. And then he gets irritated because you're infringing on his freedoms. And then it kind of goes into a circle. That type of vibe. That type of vibe. It's giving that. He doesn't want to work on it. Oh, girl, well, we doing Yolanda right now. Yeah, y'all are kind of trapped in a circle until remember the number 8. I told you that energy. The number 8 is just gonna keep going. Y'all are where y'all are, indefinitely. It has a lot to do with Ace of Cups in reverse. It's always going to end up being an emotional display or some kind of emotional blowout or fallout. I don't know that he's going to change, and I don't think that you are either. Y'all are kind of, I'm going to tell you the word I'm hearing. I don't like the word, but I'm hearing it. Deadlock. Deadlock. He is who he is, and you are who you are. And I don't think he wants to be any more open than he is. I'm literally seeing him like, man, you're always trying to, oh, man, you know where I was. Why I need to tell you more? Like, it's that type of attitude. He's not really ready to give more than that. He's just not ready to give any more than that. Did that answer your question, Yolanda? Let me know. Okay, there's Yolanda, and then there is Ampy. Ampy, girl, come out the kitchen, girl. You probably done went in the kitchen, start making you something to eat, girl. Where you at? Ampy. What Ampy want? What she want, girl? What she want? Ampy. What Ampy said? Girl, what your question was? Where Ampy at, girl? What was your question? And then do we have Yolanda again after that? And then... All right, and then I'm going to go get my Instacart, y'all. Okay. So we got Ampy. Girl, I knew you was like, girl, you was probably in there, girl, that chicken, I can smell that chicken fried, girl. What was your question? Yes, ma'am. Y'all gonna give me a little Instacart. I ain't even getting none. Y'all give me some of that good. Y'all know that San Pellegrino seltzer water? Yes. Give me some little San Pellegrino. Girl, that's San Pellegrino. Okay, girl, look at girl. Listen, when the divine turns it on, I can't turn it off. I ain't even know, girl, you was in there cooking some vegetables. Girl, look at you. See, I was right. I need to be cooking me some. I'm buying me some kale. I got some Instacart in my kale. There's some kale in my Instacart, y'all. What's up, World Curl Girl? What's up, World Curl Girl? You think it says World Curl Girl? Mr. Kevin. Little Taurus. Shout out to the Taurus. We in the building. Bang, bang. I'm gonna have to side with him, sis. I'm telling you that right now. I can't even turn on him, girl. He one of the good ones, girl. He one of my peoples. Okay. Y'all see me sneaking over here drinking my water. You say you can't stop thinking about Kevin, girl. That's girl Taurus. What you know? What else was you gonna do, girl? You know what I'm talking about? Girl, we be on people's mans all over the United States, girl. I don't know what we're gonna do with us, girl. You know. All right. Kevin, girl. You wanna know about Kevin? What it was about Kevin, girl? You say, tell me about Mr. Kevin. Okay. What you wanna know about Kevin? Be specific, girl. What you wanna know about Kevin, girl? Oh, the childhood ones, yeah, they get you. And they creep back around. Yeah, because they'll come back on the comeback. They be on the comeback trip. Okay? They will slide. Girl, they will slide back around to you in a heartbeat. The childhood ones. But them dangerous ones right there. Them ones just had you in a situation. Oh, y'all ain't talking. Oh, what he on, girl? Okay. What is Kevin on? Please show me Kevin as it relates to at this time. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Okay. Ace of Cups comes out with the Hermit. So, one of the things that's significant about Kevin is that Kevin is the type of person where if he got a lot going on emotionally, he kind of keeps it to himself and he doesn't carry it around like that. So, it can be hard to really get him to fully connect. It can be hard to get him to fully show up emotionally. And even when he is fully in an emotional space, it's even that much harder just to get him to admit that or to get him to say that. That's a big part of kind of what you have to navigate in order to be with Kevin, is just kind of getting Kevin to, it's kind of getting Kevin to kind of admit what's going on. He likes to play like he unaffected and like he ain't really about what he about. Judgment card comes through. But the thing about Kevin is that it always starts over. Things always re-officiate. Things always start again. Y'all always go through a next cycle, a next. It's like you can always kind of get him to come back. The thing about Kevin, the truth about Kevin is that he has a lot of feelings, but Kevin doesn't really. Kevin the type of person that when he in love, he'll like, man, I ain't trying to feel all that. And he'll go play basketball. It's giving that type of energy. So he can be hard to read. He don't really like being in his feelings and emotions like that. Even though he is in his feelings and emotions like that, he doesn't really like that. He doesn't really want to be like that. Not in a negative way. But when we see the Ten of Wands in the reverse and the Ten of Swords in the reverse, it's just like he doesn't like to bleed into his feelings. So if you come into him, you want to know how he feels, you want to talk about how he feels, he might deliberately make it difficult. It's a word for that, like obfuscate. I can never say it right. Obfuscate. It's like to deliberately muddle something. It's like when you hear politicians answer direct questions in a way that deliberately confuses the audience. That's the type of energy that's kind of around Kevin. Like he kind of purposely doesn't really want you to quite know his thoughts or feelings about you. So what are his real thoughts or feelings about you? Yeah, he tries to keep the momentum slow. He tries to, even though he does have feelings. Ten of Swords in reverse. Ten of Swords in reverse. We remove these swords. This man is going to start bleeding. So there's emotion there. He don't really care for that, though. He don't really care for that. That ain't really his vibe. But he got emotions. Ace of Cups comes out in the reverse. He the type gonna deal with his emotions by himself or with his mama or with a friend. He ain't really big on just sitting around talking about his feelings. That ain't really his thing. Three of Cups comes through in the reverse. Seven of Cups. Oh, he funny, girl. He funny. Seven of Cups, Three of Cups in the reverse, Seven of Cups in the upright. We pulling cups. So there's emotions here. Emotions are a big part of the conversation because we keep pulling cups. But he ain't finna come out and celebrate his emotions with you. He'll keep his emotions in his mind. Like he'll daydream about you and distract himself with work. He funny. And you notice it's hard for us to get a straight answer out of him about his feelings. He don't like that. He don't like that. Straight like that. He don't like that. Bro, he don't deal with his feelings well. Not that he don't deal with them well. He don't deal with them. Like, does he blush? Is he a blushy type? Or like if you ask him emotional questions, he get evasive. He don't like that. He don't like all that. He's shy. He's shy. I don't think he plays himself like he's shy though. People would never think that. Kevin is shy. Kevin is very shy. Spirit and clarity, how does Kevin actually feel though? See, it's hard to see, even in the cards. How does Kevin actually feel? Yeah, he kind of shy though. He got it's like a bashful, shy feeling about him. Where he don't always put it all out there like that. Seven of Pentacles. Six of Cups. Queen of Swords. Clarify that Queen of Swords. Clarify that Queen of Swords. The Devil in reverse. The question is, does he really have the confidence to come into a future relationship with you? That's the question. Is he really going to be confident enough to take this to the future with you? You know what I'm saying? To really just go the future route with you, does he have that level of confidence? That's where we at. Because you really could you would be in charge of this relationship because he has a sweetness to him, but he ain't going to really talk about it all the time. Yeah, he's not going to talk about it all the time. The way you make him feel and all that. So the question is that, Do you know if he's ever really been in a real serious relationship before? That could be it. Like, it could be some element of this that's like he's not really used to being in a serious relationship with anybody. That could be part of it. There's like inexperience or shy. There's something here that he covers it up. He ain't really letting it be known that he may overwhelm easily emotionally. There's a sensitivity here. Is he a Cancer? Is he a Pisces? Oh, you say he's a Taurus. That's interesting. You know what his moon sign is? Is it a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio? Inexperience. Okay. Yeah, it's hard to say if he would really get in your life and really show up and show out as a man. Because because emotionally he kind of soft and sensitive. He doesn't necessarily know how to be the level of man that you may be used to him being, or you may need. Two of Pentacles and Justice with the Five of Cups. It would be hard to really get in balance with him. You're more mature than he is. You're more, in as far as this goes, as far as like relationships, you're more mature than he is. It would be difficult to really get in a balanced adult relationship with him, because he's still got a ways to go with just learning how to manage his emotions and learning how to be comfortable being emotional. He doesn't really know how to do that yet. Yeah, you're more mature. And that would be a hiccup, because he may not really be able to be comfortable and confident in a relationship with you because of that shyness. He still got a lot to learn. He ain't no bad guy, though. He would be a great friend. And possibly down the line, you would be able to be... Are y'all 36? Are y'all 36? Like, are y'all like 36-year-olds? He's shy. Yeah. He's not ready for... 38, 39. Okay. So that's around the age. You would need to give him to y'all with like 46 to be where you could know that he was at a level where he could give you what you want. You see what I'm saying? He doesn't quite know how to express his emotions yet. They overwhelm him some, and it just would make it a little difficult to super get close to him. But his feelings for you are very sincere, and he's a very sincere person. It's just y'all aren't quite at the same maturity level when it comes to these things. So you could like keep him around and like be friends with him and keep things, but let's get serious. He might fumble that because he would be a little intimidated by you. When you saw the Queen of Swords, he would be a little intimidated by you, low-key. He would be. Did that answer your question, girl, about what your boy is on? Let me go back and see what we had next. Did that answer your question a bit? Let me know in the comments. I'm finna come back that way. Hold on. Okay, that was MP, and then we are back to Yolanda. And then that's it, y'all. Girl, my Instacart shopper just got my ground beef. Oh, you're welcome, girl. Where Yolanda at, girl? What you got for me, girl? Where Yolanda at? Yeah, y'all, we're gonna have to do some more question nights. I think this is fun. This'll be cute. This'll be fun. I think I would put this to the Princess Channel too, y'all. For anybody that goes, I don't know if everybody don't hang over on the Princess Channel. I know a lot of y'all more for the tea than y'all are the Divine Masculine Manifestation vibes. But if you go over there as well, that would be, because we could do a lot of Divine Masculine, just manifestation energy work over there. Very was fun, wasn't it, girl? Yolanda, girl. You still in here? Girl, Yolanda probably got in the tub. Girl, listen. Because sleeping in here for a minute. Where Yolanda at? Y'all, what y'all up to? I still need to do a reading for tomorrow, girl. I know we got to have our little 3 o'clock powwow. Girl, now see, because I ain't going to be free at this time on Wednesday. So it'll probably be a Tuesday, or Friday might be cute. Friday might be cute. It will probably be a Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm sorry, not Wednesday. I'm talking crazy. Friday. Or we might do like a little play by ear, but I always try to give y'all a few days notice so people can like think of their questions or, you know, whatever. Where Yolanda at? I know Yolanda ain't left up out of here. Let me see if she'll put her question in here. Where Yolanda question was? Wait, did I already answer a question about Tommy? Did I tell Yolanda about Tommy already? Did we already talk about Tommy? Yeah, we sure did. Did I answer? Then it feel like I forgot somebody. Did I? Or was that everybody? Did I get everybody? Did I get everybody, y'all? Is anybody missing? Or did we get everybody? Is anybody on the Princess channel? Look, for those of y'all that's still in here. But aside from that, y'all let me know if anybody is in here and I didn't get your question. I'm not doing no more questions, y'all, because my Instacart gonna be here in about 30 minutes. But did I get everybody's question, y'all, before we jump out of here? I think I had already did, Yolanda. Girl, Miriam, I don't have no question for you. We were doing you have to pay, and people were paying for their question. And then I don't think I have one for you. People are paying for their question, but I'm not taking any more payments right now because I am going to wind this one up, or wind this one down, however you want to look at it. But I am going to we are going to do this again. Yay, y'all. See, we just been having a ball, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I am so excited at the stuff that's been going on. Like, I just been really trying to just come up with more fun stuff for us to do, y'all. But the next oh no, you good, Miriam, but I'm gonna do it again, so don't even worry about it. If you are in the building, girl, you're not usually here, please do subscribe. But yeah, so make sure, y'all, we just gonna be out here having a ball out here in these streets. Miriam, please catch us next time around. I would love to have you. But yeah, so y'all, I am going to do, y'all can go ahead and start following the other channel. It's gonna be a minute before she get there, but that's all right. I got that linked up on the page, QHW26. That one, that channel is gonna come soon. Y'all, just gonna be a lot of fun stuff, y'all, because I've always just loved spiritual work and communicating with women, and it's just so amazing to do. Like, we all just come together and have a ball. We all ascend together. It's just a beautiful thing, just being able to, you're welcome, just being able to we'll do another question session. It'll probably be in a few days, Miriam, but I would love for you to come and hang out. Please subscribe if you haven't already. But we're just gonna have a lot of stuff coming up, y'all. And I thank y'all for chilling with me for 2.5 hours. Like, this was definitely exciting, y'all, because we've never done this. So shout out to all of y'all who came to hang out. I am gonna try to also do some readings later tonight. So we'll have our 3 o'clock reading tomorrow. But if I don't pop up at 3 o'clock tomorrow, y'all, we'll just try to do a live, or I don't know. We'll definitely get something done later in the day, though, y'all. So don't even worry about it. All right. Guess what? If you have enjoyed this Divine Feminine Tarot Tea, girl, please go ahead, do like, do share, do subscribe. Okay, do not be afraid to come to the building, girl. And when you do, you already know it. We're going to hit that bell so you can be here every single time. You're welcome, Miriam. We are here. I lost it, y'all. Every single time we are here with these good old tarot messages, baby. If you would like a personal reading from me, girl, listen. It's a wait list. So I might actually just refer everybody back to pool nights, because I can't, it's too many people now, which I'm so flattered and so blessed. Thank y'all so much. Also, if you would like to, go and check out my other channel, girl. Pretty Princess Promises and Prosperity Petitions. All divine masculine manifestation, luxury, wealth, energy all day. I got some beautiful things coming to that channel. Y'all, we just gonna be rocking with it, rocking with it, rocking with it. Also, if you would like to, let me know you're still in the building, girl. Go ahead and put 138. Is that right? 46 in the comment section, because it was exactly 138 minutes and 48 seconds when I said what I said. Okay, also, if you would like to, go make a little love offering to this channel, girl. dftarottea at Cash App or PayPal. Also, do not be afraid to check out any of the memberships on this channel. Baby, the book club, Divine Feminine membership. Girl, it's some stuff, okay? Also, we're gonna have a teaching tier coming down the line. The Distant Stars has not started yet, but I want to thank each and every one of y'all that has supported me in any way, because I swear to y'all, all my life I wanted to either be an author. I never wanted to be a tarot reader because I didn't even know that was a thing, but somehow the two have come together, and I'm just very excited to come here and hang with y'all every day, though. So as always, I will catch y'all in the next one.